What is up? My computer is fighting me every step of the way to get this stream up and running. Oh my god, just... Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Jeez. Alright, we're about to get started. About to get started. Here we go! The New York Football Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys will get the ball first. Here in New York, there's the kickoff. And it will be a touchback. All right, so Cooper Rush will start this game on their own 25-yard line. Hope everybody's having a good evening tonight. We just did a good show of the Uncut series. We got all three guys available and ready to rock and roll, which is fun. But yes, we got a Monday Night Football game. And here comes Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush under center with Zeke Elliott as the running back. A tight end on the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Cooper steps up. Quick throw over to the right side. Has his man CeeDee Lamb. Turns upfield. And he's a first down for a gain of 15 yards. Nice throw early there by Cooper Rush. All right, CeeDee Lamb. A little comeback route. Guarded by Jackson. All right, second play. We got Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Two receivers to the left. Tony Pollard motions into the backfield. They're going to run it to the left. Interesting play design. Got a man out in front of him, and he's going to get another first down. Gain of 14 yards there by Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard motioned over from the outside receiver, took it like a reverse off the snap, runs around to the outside. Giants were not ready for it. Good blocking up front. Looks like Steele getting out there to make a nice block, and here come the Cowboys. Here we go. In the pistol formation. Zeke Elliott standing on his right. Takes a snap. Here comes a blitz from the Giants, but they hand it off to the Zeke anyway, and Zeke will fall forward for a gain of 2 yards on the play. Tank for Will Anderson. Hashtag Sam Howell season. I know. That's going to be AJ's comment every stream now. No, sorry. It was Tyler Smith that got out there running the first-round pick out of Tulsa. All right. 2nd and 8 here for the Cowboys. Got a fullback in a weird spot in between the tight end and tackle. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle of Zeke, and Zeke will get through the line of scrimmage and gain about 6, maybe 5 yards on the play. Hold up. There's a flag. Looks like it's going to be in the area of holding and move them back. All right, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down for the Cowboys. So it was 2nd and 8, so now it's going to be 2nd and 18. Number 68 gets called for the penalty. Looks like it's the left guard on the pool. Wow, that was a terrible call. They thought he drug him down, but no, they got hit. He got knocked down. All right, bad call there against the Cowboys. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to his left. Takes the snap. Play action. Cooper, quick throw over to the left side, and he overthrows the tight end, looking for Ferguson. 3rd and 18. Just want the Cowboys to lose. I want the Cowboys to lose next week. Being the Giants up 3-0, not up 3-0, but a 3-0 record for the Giants would be hilarious. 3rd and 18. Oh, Kayvon Thibodeau's back in the game. I like to see that. I remember he had an injury in the preseason with a bad block. I'm glad he's back in the game here. 3rd and 18. Cooper Rush Going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. And they bring a blitz here. 5-man rush. They pick it up well, throwing it underneath. Caught by number 89 is... Who in the world is number 89 for the Cowboys? This looks like a whole new team. It's funny. Peyton Hendershot, a tight end, makes the grab. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Cowboys due to that costly penalty right around midfield. So they'll have a chance to pin the Giants back deep. Let's go to refresh this so we can actually stay it. There we go. And there's the punt. And it will be caught at about the 12-yard line and tackled immediately. And then gets up and runs as if he did not touch the ground. That is a very interesting decision there. I believe that's Kadarius. No. Sorry. It's James with the 1-yard return. Did he touch the ground? Oh, yeah. His butt hit the ground easily. Yeah, he hit the ground for sure. In his defense, though, the legs never touched the ground, so maybe he thought his butt landed on top of the Dallas Cowboys player. So he got up and run. So fair play. All right, we got a commercial break. What up, Jerris? Jerry's trying to take $10 off me. So the Giants will get the ball for their first drive on their own 12-yard line. 200 away from 2K. Spread the word and hit the sub button. Yeah, go over to Jerris's corner if you haven't already. Hit the sub. He is 200 subscribers away from 2K. That's awesome. I'm actually now less than 500 away from 4K, which is pretty sweet. Growing like crazy with the recap video last night. Recap video had 8.1K views. That's amazing. And we got like 50 some odd new subscribers. So appreciate you guys for being new subscribers. And we're going to keep this going here for the video. Ten of you in the house. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Hit that like button. We only got 3 likes with 10 viewers. Let's get the likes up. Come on. Hit the like button. Be nice. Curious about the MLB scores too. Atlanta up 3-0. Good. Baltimore up 5-2. Good. Oh, with the rain delay. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. Both of those are good. All right. Here we go. Giants have the ball at their own 12-yard line. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action. Quick throw over to the right side. Has his man, Kadarius Toney, and it'll be pushed out of bounds. No, sorry, it's James again. Why do I keep thinking that's Kadarius Toney's hair? Right? Sorry about that. But no, James makes the first catch there for the Giants for 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 now at their own 20. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Puts one in motion now from left to right. Jones puts another one in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Saquon, and Saquon's going to have -1 yard on the run. Good defense there by the Cowboys. How many sacks do you think Micah is going to have next week? Probably like 46. And I think that's conservative. Daniel Jones, now 3rd and 3 after the 1-yard loss. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Scanning the field, throws it over the middle, and Saquon Barkley drops the angle route, and that'll bring up 4th down, but there is a flag on the play. What's the flag? Are they really going to call targeting on this? No, holding defense number 42, and that'll be an automatic 1st down. 2 costly penalties so far early in this game. Anthony Barr gets called for it for the Cowboys. You were thinking 77? That's probably fair. But I think that's probably a little bit on the higher end. 46, I think, is a little bit conservative. You know how I am. Here we go. Daniel Jones under center now at their own 24-yard line. Takes a snap. Play action. Steps up in the pocket, and down goes Daniel Jones. And it's number 90 getting around the edge for the Cowboys. It is DeMarcus Lawrence. Why did I not think that DeMarcus Lawrence was number 90 for some reason? DeMarcus Lawrence gets the sack and just beating the right tackle. I believe that's Evan Neal, the rookie out of Alabama. But here we go. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Tight end in motion, but stays on the left. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, setting up a screen to Saquon Barkley. He has blockers in front, zigzagging around, and he'll get tackled, but not enough for a 1st down. It'll be a 12-yard gain on 3rd and 14. Nice setup there on offense for the Giants, setting up a much more manageable 3rd down here. Daniel Jones doing a good job setting up the blocks, as far as giving his blocks enough time to develop. Here we go. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle. Has a guy wide open. And it'll be enough for the 1st down. I believe that's Sterling Shepard with the 1st down. 10-yard gain. Move the chains. And here come the Giants. 9:20 to go in the 1st quarter. They use that penalty for their good fortune, because now they're looking good moving the football. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Now 1 motions over to the right. Single back formation. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his left and setting up the tight end up the middle. And has room to run. And he'll fall forward for a gain of 8. Second and 2. Giants looking very efficient. Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator last year for the Buffalo Bills, looks very efficient on this offense for their 2-0 season. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself and then throws it, and the tight end has it to the left side. What a play. A little RPO option there. And Daniel Jones ran that beautifully, and that's the 2nd catch for Bellinger already in this football game. Daniel Jones play actioned it to the right, kept it, acted like he was going to run, and Trayvon Diggs stepped up to try to tackle Daniel Jones, and he just threw it out to the tight end. Beautiful play. 3 receivers to the right. Daniel Jones under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Steps up into the pocket. Throws over the middle, and nearly picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs all over that one, and it's 2nd and 10. Cowboys getting sliced and diced for sure. Jared says great play calls. Yeah, it's great play designs right now. No, if we get a top pick, we better take Bryce Young. I don't know, maybe. Man, he nearly... dude, number 19, I think that's Galladay. He had to play defense on that ball. 2 receivers to each side, 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line. Takes the snap. Play action, throwing it over the middle and batted away by Trayvon Diggs. Shepard wants a flag, not getting one. He thinks that Trayvon Diggs got a hand around that hip. Have to look at the replay to see if he has an argument or not, but they're not showing it. So 3rd and 10. 19 of you in the house. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Third and 10. We haven't called Micah Parsons' name yet. There he is on the right side of the O-line. Cowboys changing the play at the line. Takes the snap. Daniel Jones trying to escape, buying time, floats it into the air, and just gets rid of the football out of bounds. And that'll bring up 4th and 10 for the Giants. Whatever this play call was for the Cowboys, it worked, clearly. So pressure was all over him. And now the field goal kicker will come out here early for the Giants. Do they have Gano? Is that who their kicker is? Graham Gano? It is Graham Gano. From the left hash, 47-yard attempt is going to be blocked! Blocked by the Cowboys! And the Cowboys avoid points. Who was it? Number 92 squeezing through the middle of the line somehow. And the Cowboys prevent the points. And it's still going to be 0-0. Number 92 coming up big. It's Dorrance Armstrong with the blocked field goal. What up, Truck with it? How you doing? All right, well, it remains 0-0 after 2 drives. Daniel Jones looking pretty efficient on that drive, though, for the most part, until the end where he nearly threw a pick to Trayvon Diggs. But he went 5 for 8, 59 yards, and one of those was a drop by Saquon Barkley. Cooper Rush right now, 2 for 3, 19 yards. And really, the Cowboys were looking solid on offense. They just had, a miscue as far as a penalty that really almost screwed them completely. But here we are, 0-0. No blood with 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. But we have a commercial break, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Poll, Wentz or Jones? Oh, yeah, good point. Let's do a poll. Who you got winning? Who do you got? Do you have the Cowboys with Cooper? / Cooper, or do you have Giants with Jones? All right, Cooper Rush. Under center, puts CeeDee Lamb in motion, takes a snap, hand off to Zeke Elliott up the middle, and Zeke Elliott will dive ahead for a gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards. I think it's 6. All this talk about tanking and thinking about the next shiny new toy going to save us, lol. Yep. I don't care if we get top 3 for 10 years straight. Wouldn't help at all. Well, I'm sure it would help a little bit, but would it help enough is the question. But here we go. Cooper Rush under center. Zeke the single back, 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap, hand off to Zeke. Zeke trying to cut it back, and he's just going to barrel forward for a first down. Looks like he's good, but another flag on the play, and it might be an area again of holding. They're taking my boy Zeke's yards. Never mind. But they still take away the yards? Wait. Oh, no, they didn't. So it looks like an illegal use of hands to the face by Jahan Ward, I guess, will be added on to the end of that run. So it'll be 1st and 10. We should go after Kellen Moore or Jim Harbaugh for next. I have nothing to do with Jim Harbaugh. I would be more interested in Kellen Moore. Cooper Rush under center, takes a snap, play action. Steps up, throwing over the middle, and it's caught by Brown! Oh my goodness, Jackson thought he had an easy interception, but Brown, flying through the air, comes down with the catch. What a grab by Brown. CeeDee Lamb taking the safety over top. But yeah, Jackson thought he had an easy pick. But instead, Brown goes up and makes a huge catch, and that'll be first down Cowboys. Cooper Rush under center. Takes the snap, setting up the screen to the left side is CeeDee Lamb, and Lamb will get tackled. Nice tackle there by Jackson. But it'll be a gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Rivera, Daryl Sewage. Del Rio, rather. 2nd and 5 here for the Cowboys. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Adoree Jackson has been tremendous, it looks like. Allowing only 1 reception on the 9 targets that he's the closest corner. Takes a snap. Handoff to Zeke on the right side, cutting it up the middle, trying to get what he can, and he'll get a gain of about 3 yards. So Cowboys, right near the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3. Yep, they give him the 20. Oh, they hurry to the line. Rush under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Throwing the slant pass. And caught by Brown. And they're up to the 7-yard line. Nice throw by Cooper Rush. And the Cowboys knocking on the door to score first. Good play design QB hit there by the linebacker. Good way to stand in there and throw a tough throw in traffic. 1st and goal for the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott having a down year for sure. Let's see if they feed him, maybe, at the 7-yard line. Cooper Rush takes the snap. Hand off to Zeke. Zeke trying to zigzag through the line. Not much there. He'll get a gain of about 1.5 yards, maybe 2, up to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal here for the Cowboys. This is how I like the Cowboys offense, man. When they start feeding Zeke, feeding Pollard, get the run game going, that's where their bread and butter, and then allow Cooper Rush to hit the play action and just do what he needs to do to win games, I like it. Other than the fact that I don't like the Cowboys, but without showing bias, I think it's great design for them. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 5. Cooper Rush changing the protection. Zeke is tapping on the back and saying, yo, what's going on? And he's going to hand it off up the middle, and Zeke will try to get what he can again. This one's going to be another 2-yard gain or so. Not much there. So the Giants now hold him to a 3rd and goal from the 3. And Zeke Elliott comes out of the ball game. Tony Pollard comes in for 3rd down. Let's see what Kellen Moore can draw up here. Hey, Tim, your Commanders-Eagles recap blew up. It did. Thanks for you guys telling me to do those. Because, yeah, that thing has 8K views. And I got like 50-some-odd new subscribers from it. So, great call. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cooper Rush puts a man in motion from left to right. Now go back to the left. 3 receivers bunched to the left. CeeDee Lamb one-on-one outside to the right. And takes the snap. And it's going to be, looks like a false start by the Cowboys. Looked like the left side of the line jumped on that. And that'll be a big mistake. Peyton Hendershot gets called for the... Oh, yeah, I thought it was the left side of the line. It was just the left side on the as far as a receiver goes. Sime Fehoko comes into the game. He's a big 6'4" receiver. Maybe they give him an opportunity to go up and get it. It's basically kind of like a big tight end, but he has great speed. 3rd and goal here from the 8-yard line now. Brown goes in motion, comes back to the right, takes the snap, drops back to pass. Cooper steps up, throwing it underneath, looking for Pollard, but it's batted down by Ward. Another flag on the play. Hold up. This could be costly. Holding. Is it holding offense or holding defense? Penalties declined. Offense holding number 73, the rookie, who had a ton of penalties his last year in Tulsa. That's what he's known for. And yeah, he definitely got his arm around, got called for the holding. But no harm, no foul. It was an incomplete pass, so that'll bring up 4th and goal. And I'm sure they will go for the field goal here to take the lead. Yep, they bring out Brett Maher for the 26-yard attempt. We've already seen one field goal blocked tonight, but this one is pretty much a chip shot. Maybe I just gave him the commentator's curse. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down the middle, 26-yard field goal attempt is good, and we move on to a lead of 3-0. Cowboys on top. Kadarius Toney and Galladay are available for trade. Are they really? For the Giants? Interesting. Or are you talking about in your fantasy league? The Commanders game yesterday was the most hapless effort. Is that a real word? Hapless? Or hopeless? I don't know. Hapless. Not familiar. I've seen it many years. Just awful. I'm never going to go to a game as long as Snyder's the owner. Don't blame you. I'm looking up hapless definition. Hapless. Unfortunate, I guess. But you spelled it with 2 P's. Is that different? No, it's 1 P. It's an unfortunate one, is what the definition is. But okay, fair enough. Tim, you're doing a great job. Both you and Jarris, y'all disagree sometimes, but y'all do great. Thank you. Thanks, Reaper. Appreciate the kind words. And yeah, it's all in fun. Because, yeah, I respect Jarris. Jarris respects me. We have disagreements. It's fun. It's going back and forth and bantering. Like, Jarris has definitely gotten under my skin sometimes, for sure. But I know he's not a bad dude. He's not a, I don't know. We don't hate each other at all. Yeah, like, he's a good dude. And, yeah, so if you haven't gone and subscribed to Jarris' Corner, go ahead and do that. But, yeah, me and him could definitely get into some big disagreements. That's for sure. Giants are taking calls for, yeah. So far, a big deal in this game is penalties for the Cowboys. I think they've had 3 penalties already. 3 penalties for 20 yards. We've only seen 1 penalty for the Giants, and it was illegal hands to the face, where they already got the first down anyway. The Cowboys, that is. Ezekiel Elliott ran for the first down, so really they just lost 5 yards. They didn't lose it down or anything. Meanwhile, the Cowboys' penalties have been pretty huge. A false start on the 3-yard line to make it a 3rd and 8, or 3rd and goal from the 8. They had a holding penalty after they ran the ball to make it a 3rd and 2, which then turned it into a 2nd and 18. And then they had a penalty on the defense, a defensive holding, I believe it was, where it was supposed to be 4th and 3, and that turned into a first down. So there it is. He's a delusional homer. You talking about me or Jarris? Can't wait to see Kayvon Thibodeaux. Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeaux is a guy I really liked out of Oregon. I thought the Cowboys knocked it out of the park with Evan Neal and Kayvon Thibodeaux. Not the Cowboys. Did I say the Cowboys? Sorry, the Giants knocked it out of the park in the first round with Kayvon Thibodeaux and Evan Neal. I thought they just did a tremendous job on those 2 picks. I mean, it's hard to mess up the 5th and 7th pick, but they didn't mess up the 5th and 7th pick. That's the most important. Leads in with 141 yards scrimmage yards per game. Oh, I guess you're talking about Saquon Barkley. Yeah, Barkley having a good start to this season. He's in the backfield with Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Saquon Barkley, and Barkley will dive ahead for a gain of roughly, looks like 2 on the play. Evan Neal has been horrible right now, but he is a stud. If he fixes his mistakes, yeah, he's a huge dude. Huge guy. He did give up a sack, though, to DeMarcus Lawrence on the first drive, so let's see if he can clean that up. takes a snap. Play action, rolling to his right. Daniel Jones avoids the pressure, and he's going to run it himself, and he's going to get a gain of about 2.5 yards on the play. Good for him, considering DeMarcus Lawrence was staring him down. He somehow escaped the pressure and turned a negative play into a positive. Again, Rivera said, gotta see the film. Yeah. That's what all coaches that lost have to say. 3rd and 5 here. Big play here for the Giants. Saquon Barkley in the backfield with Daniel Jones. In this shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Everybody's standing on the line of scrimmage right now for the Cowboys, looking like that 06 Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Don't know who's coming and who's going. And here we go. We only got a 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught for the first down. Kenny Stills gets the grab, and that'll move the chains for about a 6-yard gain. No, not Kenny Stills. Who's that? Stills? 5? I thought it was Kenny Stills, but I guess he's not in the league. Who is this? It's David Sills. It's not even a Stills. It's Sills. David Sills. Takes a snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Sterling Shepard. And he'll get a gain of about 5-ish yards on first down. 2nd down and manageable. What up, Eric Chavez? How you doing, bro? What's up, everybody in the chat? Hope you guys are having a good evening. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. They gave him 6 yards on the play. I guess it was like 5.5. So 2nd and about 4.5 yards. Got to get to the 41-yard line. Excuse me, 46. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Saquon, and Saquon will fall forward for a gain of about 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Cowboys 3, Giants zilch in this game. We got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gents. Wah, 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 wah. Commercial break going on. Just looking over here at my... Nope. 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 See what bets I got going on here tonight. Let's see what I got. Sweet. I did bet 30 on Atlanta. Atlanta's up 8-0 on Washington. That's what I like to see. All right. Anyway, what do you guys got to say? Sills like Wild Goose, yeah. Good old Ricard Wild Goose for us. That was rough watching him play. So for the OGs, I started hitting the add button during commercial breaks. Let me know if that's being too annoying or what. Obviously, this is the first time I'm doing it, but let me know if that's something that you guys are okay with when it's just commercial break. But you guys let me know. And let me know if an ad's popping up, I guess. Because obviously it would help with on making money. But at the same time, I don't want people to leave because I'm hitting it too many times. So if you guys think it's too much, let me know. Are the Caps the only good team in DC? Now, yeah. Well, maybe even... Are the Mystics still any good? They won the championship a few years ago. I don't have to do it. I mean, it's not like I'm making a ton of money doing it. You know, I'm sure like each time I click it, it's like 3 cents or something. I don't know. But it's a thing. Here we go. Reaper just says yes. I feel like I asked a question that was not yes or no. It was an either or. But anyway, it's all good. Thanks, guys. Cooper Rush. Mike McCarthy says he's off to a good start. And here we go. Daniel Jones under center. Got a heavy formation here. It looks like 3 tight ends on the right. Saquon Barkley, the single back. 3rd and 1. Puts a man in motion. They're going to jet sweep it to the right, and he has room to run, and he'll get there for the first down. Gains only 3 yards, but that's enough. Is Matt Breida. Just don't play it during the last quarter. That's probably a good idea. It's probably a great idea. That's probably a great idea. Good point. What up, Patrick West? See, this is why I asked you guys. You guys come up with the good ideas there, JK. All right, 14.5 to go in the second quarter. Daniel Jones in the shotgun after the first down, up to their own 48-yard line. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Daniel Jones puts a guy in motion, takes the snap. Play action, throwing the slant pass over and nearly picked off. It ended up in number 3's hands for a moment, but it ends up hitting the ground. Who's number 3 for the defense here? Anthony Brown. It was going to be a tough catch. It's not like he just dropped an easy interception. Daniel Jones got thrown to the ground after the play, but no penalty. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Daniel Jones in the shotgun, changing the play at the line. Resets. Takes the snap, drops back. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up well. He avoids it, rolling to his right, pumping, and he's going to keep it himself. Avoids one and cuts it up and pushed out of bounds close to the first down marker. Daniel Jones showing a little wiggle out here. Way to handle the pocket here. They send a blitz. The Giants picked it up well. Looked like Evan Neal got out there. Good protection. Daniel Jones saw the opening, slipped through, and then avoided the tackle, and then ran up for a first down up to the 41. Jones under center. Takes the snap. Handoff to Saquon. Saquon cutting up the line, zigzagging through, and nice juke move. Gets to a gain of about 9. Saquon Barkley. 9 yards on first down. It's 2nd and 1. At least we ain't the Raiders, right? Dude, that's hilarious. Anyway, I'll tell you the story in a second. Here we go. Daniel Jones under center. 3 receivers to the left. Puts a guy in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Saquon has it. He's got a hole. And he's going to almost slip a tackle, but no, it's a good tackle by Anthony Brown, but it is enough for the first down. Gain of about 3. Giants knocking on the door here to get points of their own. They're already up to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Under 13 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Dallas is up right now 3-0. All right, 2 receivers to each side. Jones takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up into the pocket, pumping, has pressure, and he goes down for a loss of 1. Armstrong getting the hustle sack on that one. Good coverage on the back end, I'm assuming, because Daniel Jones couldn't find anybody to throw the football to. So 2nd and 11 now for the Giants. Giants already been in field goal range once. We saw them get a field goal blocked, a 47-yard attempt. See if that's in the kicker's head at all. Graham Gano being a nice kicker over the last few years. 2 receivers, bunch to each side. Takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his left. Setting up the tight end. We've seen this play before, and it works again. Uh-oh, but a flag in the backfield. Looks like in the area of a potential block. Not sure. Refs are discussing it. Brian Dable asking what's the call. Not happy right now. No foul for defensive holding, and it'll be 3rd down after a reasonable gain. So I think it's going to be 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 5 for the Giants. Dable wanted the hold, but I don't think they believe that Daniel Jones threw it across the line of scrimmage, so I guess that's why they did not get a defensive holding there. 3rd and 5. Daniel Jones into the shotgun. Could be a blitz coming here for the Cowboys. Let's see if they send it. Up to the 24-yard line. Takes the snap. Only a 4-man rush. Steps up. Trying to slip. He does. Tipped up in the air. And no good. as far as it hits the ground. Daniel Jones got it batted at the line again, and it hits the ground harmlessly. So the Giants are looking to tie this game up early in the second quarter. Evan Neal looks bad right now. Yeah, Evan Neal, he falls to the ground there. Micah Parsons will do that to you. It was number 6 that got batted down on that. But here we go. Graham Gano for his second attempt of the day. First one was blocked. Takes the snap, the hold, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the 42-yard attempt ties the game up 3 apiece. Both offenses looking pretty solid so far in this game, moving the ball well, but they just haven't been able to put it into the end zone yet. Do you think Rivera should be fired this year? And if so, who do you want to replace him? I want to replace Ron Rivera next season with the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator. That's who I want to replace him with. It's some standard name, like Ben Johnson or something. Detroit OC. Yeah, Ben Johnson. The offensive coordinator is young. Let's go with Ben Johnson. Can't type. He's only 36 years old. I like what he's doing over there in Detroit with the offense, with a terrible quarterback in Jared Goff. I want a nice young offensive coordinator like this. He was the tight ends coach. You know what's funny? He has a very similar trajectory as one Sean McVay. So that's who I want to replace him with. But anyway. All right, 31 of you in the house. Appreciate you guys all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you'd like, you could become a channel member. Get your skin in the game for $1. Don't fire in the year. We'll get stuck with sewage Del Rio. True. Fire everybody is what I think we should do. Yeah. 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 All right, Graham Gano coming up here with the kickoff after the field goal. Graham Gano kicks it. And it's a high-flying kick. We're going to get a return here. Caught it around the 12. Not a very good kick. And he's already past the 20, 30, 35. And the ball came out when he hit the ground, but I think he recovered it. So the Cowboys get the ball with pretty decent field position here. All right, well, 11 to go here in the second quarter. Cowboys have the football. Single back formation. Tony Pollard in the game. CeeDee Lamb motions over from left to right. Cooper under center. Takes the snap. Hand off to Pollard. Pollard slips through the line, and he's off to the races. One man to beat. And he's zigzagging around. He's going to get caught from behind, but a huge play for Tony Pollard. Gains about probably 50 yards on the play into the red zone. They're going to give him credit for 46 yards on the run. And great blocking up front. There's a perfect hole, and he was off to the races. Here we go. Takes a snap. Here goes Pollard again, and Pollard will dive ahead for a gain of 3. Second down and 7. I need Zeke or Saquon to score a touchdown in this game to hopefully win a bet. Jason Peters signed to the active roster tonight. I didn't realize they did that. Ooh, nice. Jason Peters, longtime Eagle. One of the top left tackles throughout the years. I guess he's now playing left guard for the Cowboys. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield set here. Cooper Rush with 4 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, throwing to the right side, and this one will be caught for a gain of about 4 up to the 10. It'll be 3rd and 3. $9:42 to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 3. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. CeeDee Lamb goes in motion now from left to right. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, floating to the end zone and incomplete. But is there going to be a flag? Brown can't believe it. He somehow ended up on the ground. And that will bring up 4th down. Did he slip or did he get held? He could not believe. His eyes are wider than anything. Let's take a look here. And, oh, wow, he got tackled to the ground and no call. Wow. Holmes tackles Brown to the ground, and somehow they don't throw the flag. All right, well, they have to settle for a field goal here. Field goal number 2, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. But a very fortunate call, no call, I should say, for the Giants. How in the world did they miss that? I mean, Brown just got tackled to the ground. Wow. All right, well, Giants will get the ball back. Both drives have turned into field goal attempts for the New York Giants. Man. Tough day. Tough day over here. I feel like they block better for Tony Pollard. It's hilarious. Like, you watch the plays for Zeke, and they're all over him. But Tony Pollard comes in the game, and they have, like, crazy blitzes or something that allows a huge open hole, and then the secondary is all that's left to stop him. You know, you look at the stats, and you're like, oh my gosh, Tony Pollard's better. And Tony Pollard's great. I like Tony Pollard. But you can just see where Zeke just has to sometimes just put his shoulder down and get what he can. And so he's getting like 3 yards a pop, but they're tough 3 yards. Meanwhile, Tony Pollard is just running free. Here's what it is. All right, can we get a touchdown from the Giants maybe? Have the Giants take a lead? Daniel Jones right now, 8 for 13, 77 yards. Sacked twice. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Good old commercial breaks, baby. Commercial breaks. You got to love them. Commercials are what makes the world go round. All right. Dallas will kick off now after the field goal. 6-3 Dallas Cowboys. Giants trying to remain undefeated. I wonder what the odds were on that one. I need Saquon to drop 22 points. I'm all for that. I need Saquon to get a touchdown as well. I made a bet for Saquon and Zeke to combine for 125 yards and a touchdown. So I just need one of them to score a touchdown, and I need them to combine for 125 yards. I'm assuming not rushing yards because we're doing good so far. 13, 17, so that's 30, 19. We're at 49 yards already. We just need to score a touchdown. Here we go. I like what the Giants are doing offensively. Brian Daboll being very creative in many ways, spreading the ball around, attacking all areas of the defense. Oh, Micah Parsons on the sideline. Wait, have we seen the kickoff yet? Maybe we just haven't seen the kickoff. No, we did. Okay, he's on the sideline for some reason. Takes the snap. Saquon diving up the middle. Looks like a gain of roughly 3 yards. Why is Micah Parsons on the sideline right now? He's not having a happy face on. There's a flag on the play. Oh. Illegal block in the back. 10 yards, number 13. David Sills gets called, so that's going to be moving them 10 yards back here for the Giants. If we fire Rivera, do you think we should fire Mayhew? Mayhew should never have been hired. Mayhew was one of the worst hires that Ron Rivera's made. Not kidding. Seems like a nice guy, but oh my goodness. His history is horrible, and it's a joke that we hired him. Is halftime 15 minutes yet? Yes, halftimes are 15 minutes now. What's up, Paul? Here we go, 1st and 19. At the 16-yard line, takes a snap, setting up a screen here for James. James trying to follow his blocks and nowhere to go. Number 56 coming up with a nice tackle for the Cowboys. Number 56. I don't even know who that is. Number 56. He's not listed, or am I missing it? Open your eyes, Timmy. There he is, Dante Fowler. Oh, I forgot they got Dante Fowler from the Falcons. And he makes a nice play there. All right. Daniel Jones under center on 2nd and 21. Takes the snap. Hand off to Saquon. Saquon running it up the middle and dives ahead for a gain of about 8, maybe 9 yards. Special graphics go away. I want Stone Age football. You want like 1937 Bears versus Giants. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Scanning the field, throwing it over the middle and incomplete. He may have had a man there, but it is incomplete. 4th and 13. Micah Parsons back on the field. He was rushed. Ooh, he was the one that got a big pressure there. Micah Parsons just giving, oh my goodness, punking the right guard. Holy moly. Pass blocks beaten. Micah Parsons has beaten 56% of pass blocks. Highest in the league, even over guys like Von Miller and Myles Garrett. Wow. All right, 4th and 13. Turpin, the return man. It's going to take a nice Giants bounce. It will go out of bounds right around the 22-yard line. The Giants getting a very fortunate bounce there on the sideline. It could have easily just immediately went out of bounds, but no. NBC intense football music, yep. Micah Parsons, man. What a stud. I hate the Cowboys, but I like me some Parsons, man. Tony Pollard is going to hand me my first fantasy L. Of course, Cowboys caused my first L. Oh, no. How many points? Like, are you already lost, or you think that Tony Pollard has a chance to beat you still? Like, what's your situation? But my team is horrible, if that makes you feel better. Like, my team is unbelievably bad. Like, you guys are, this is going to be laughable. You ready for this? This is my league that I care about, quote unquote, the most, because this I can win the most money on. But yeah, let's go to Fantasy Cast. Look at my team, man. I was projected, I think, 145 points to start the week. And my team ends up with 68. Oh my goodness. It is too funny. Like, he had a horrible week. 118 points in this league is horrific. I mean, you can look here, 193, 160, like 163. Like, you can score a ton of points in this fantasy league. And I got this. Like, I don't think I drafted poorly. Like, of course, David Montgomery got hurt, and his replacement got, like, 150 yards or something. But, like, I may have to go back to DK Metcalf or something. I don't know. I got DK Metcalf super late, like, interestingly enough. But I have no clue. Like, Allen Robinson's been a dud. I was hoping he was going to be a sleeper. He's been a dud. Alvin Kamara's been horrible. Joe Mixon had a horrible day. Matt Stafford's been horrible. Like, Matt Stafford was like a top 5 quarterback last year, and this year he's like top 24 or something. Just horrific. So, yeah, worst team in the league by far. I'm 0-2. So, it always could be worse. It always could be worse. Oh, Micah Parsons not feeling well today. Oh, he apparently posted a GIF of putting a towel on Michael Jordan's head. So Michael Parsons a little under the weather, it sounds like. That's why he was off the field. All right, CeeDee Lamb goes in motion from left to right. Tony Pollard back in the football game. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side is Pollard. Pollard cutting it up the middle, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 5. You're up about 6 and have nobody left playing. Yeah, Tony Pollard, they're starting to feed him too. Starting to feed him. All right, 2nd and 5. Cooper Rush. Under center puts 2, does a shift. Both tight ends go from left to right. Now a receiver goes from right to left. So 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers to the left. Tony Pollard in the game, 2nd and 5. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Tony. Cuts it back to the outside. Nice cut. And he's going to get the first down and a few extra. There's a gain of about 9 yards. There's a flag on the play, though. This might be coming back. Holding. All right, that is coming back. So now it'll be 2nd and 15. Tony Pollard coming off the field. Zeke should be coming back on. Let's go Brett Musburger in New York. The commentator. All right, 6.5 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 15. 3 receivers to the right. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Oh, Zeke Elliott is out with CeeDee Lamb on the left side. Oh, the false start. Tyler Smith again. Smith, one of the most penalized players in football. Yikes. Another false start for number 73. That'll move him back 5 yards. Second and 20 now. This 2nd and 5 turned into a 2nd and 20 after back-to-back penalties. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by the tight end and dives ahead up to the 21-yard line. But now it'll be 3rd and about 14. No, excuse me, 3rd and... Oh, I guess he got an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 12. See what the Cowboys can draw up here. So 3 receivers to the left. Zeke Elliott in the backfield with Cooper Rush. Loaded line here for the Giants. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Pitch play to the left side is Zeke. Zeke has room to run, and he's going to get the first down and more! Up the sideline, still going! And up to the 48-yard line goes Ezekiel Elliott for a 27-yard scamper. Great play there by the Cowboys. On 3rd and 12, they run for the first down. An all-out blitz by the Giants gets destroyed by a pitch play to the left. Perfect call in that situation. Play action. Rolling to his right. Going deep. Has a man open, and it's dropped by CeeDee Lamb. Oh, my goodness. It looked like he got put right on him. He's batting his chest saying, yo, my fault, my fault. Oh, my goodness. What a horrible mistake. Wow. Cooper Rush lays it right on CeeDee Lamb. How does he drop that football? The first-round pick out of Oklahoma a couple of years ago. Oh, my Lord. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Zeke Elliott, the single back. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff to left side is Zeke. Zeke has blockers in front, and he's going to get a nice gain on 2nd and 10. Gain about 9 yards. All right, they hurry up to the line. Tony Pollard back in the game. 3 receivers punch to the right. Cooper takes a snap. Pitch play to the right is Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard following his blocks. Can he get to the outside? He will! And he get enough for the first down. Both running backs killing the Giants right now. 13 carries, 126 yards for the Cowboys. There's 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cowboys want to eat this clock as much as possible because they don't want to give a chance for the Giants to double up. Giants will get the ball coming out of halftime. 4th round pick in 2022, Jake Ferguson, the tight end. I don't know why they're highlighting him. But here we go. Tony Pollard, the single back, heavy formation, 3 tight ends. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Pollard, and Pollard will not even get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Loss of a half a yard. Good defense there by the Giants. A Tony Pollard TD will officially end my undefeated streak. True. True. All right. Cooper Rush. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 wide receivers out to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Cooper setting up the screen. He just has to throw it in the dirt. Good decision there by Cooper Rush. Giants were all over that one. Lawrence was in there. All right, 3rd and 10 now for the Cowboys. They got a 3rd and 12 earlier this drive on a run play. Will they go back to that? Giants fans pumped up right now, making some noise here on 3rd and long. They're up to the 40-yard line. If they gain about 5 yards, they can get into field goal range. All right. Takes the snap. Here comes a blitz again. Quick throw over to the right side, and it's going to be dropped again by CeeDee Lamb. And that would have put them in field goal range, but now they have a decision to make. I guess they have to punt it because this is like a 59-yard field goal attempt. Are they really going to attempt that? Kayvon Thibodeau did get a tipped finger on that, but CeeDee Lamb had a clean look at that catch still, and he just drops it. He is in his own head. And they will send out the punting unit here for the Dallas Cowboys. Ainger in to punt it away. 2:38 to go here in the second quarter. Let's see if he pens them back deep or will the Giants. They have plenty of time, though. 3 timeouts. See if they can't get points on the board before halftime. All right. And, they're going to give... I would decline this if I was the Giants. Why even accept this? Penalty declined. Cowboys do the delay of game. But yeah, it's a 4th and 10 already. It's not like you're afraid of them going for it. So Cowboys tried it. Giants said, no, thank you. We want a touchback, please. All right, here comes the punting unit again. Will we play the game again? 15 seconds left on the play clock. The snap and the kick. And it will fall into the end zone. So, good decline penalty there by the Giants. Allows them to start this drive on the 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Cowboys 6, Giants 3. If they can get at least 3 points on the board, they will get the ball first coming out of halftime with a clean slate that's basically 0-0. Both offenses have looked really solid today. Both have moved the ball, but they just have yet to be able to put it into the end zone, so that the finish is the problem. Like, we haven't seen that many drives between the two teams. Like, we're only on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th drive coming up for the Giants right now. That's it. Or, well, for between the two teams. So each team has only touched the ball 4 times in the first half. So offenses have moved the ball well. It just hasn't converted into points. So here we go. Daniel Jones under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Stepping up into the pocket. Nearly gets tripped up. Avoiding the rush. Now rolling to his right. And he's going to get pushed out of bounds for basically no gain. 2nd and 10. Barkley breaks off here. That's right. Here we go. 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. Two receivers to each side. And they will let it go to the two. Because he ran out of bounds instead of threw it out of bounds, the clock continued to run. And that's actually a big mistake there by Daniel Jones. He should have just thrown it out of bounds then. All right, we got a commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Wah, 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 wah. Let's trade Diaby Brown for Ladarius Toney. No, thank you. I do not want Toney. All right. So, 2-minute warning here for the Giants. They're deep in their own territory. It's going to be a tough game. I'm curious, did Aaron Judge get a home run today yet? No. No Aaron Judge homer. He did get a hit, but not a home run. He's gone cold towards the end of the season, trying to break that record. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Now 2nd and a long 9. Takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Daniel Jones going to keep it. Run it for himself. And he gets a first down with his legs. Michael Parsons came screaming through the offensive line. Daniel Jones avoided him and just slipped through the offensive line his own self. And a nice gain with his legs. 1st and 10. Empty backfield set here for the Giants. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over the middle. Has his man caught. First down is James. Under a minute and a half to go. Giants letting the clock run, but they still have their 3 timeouts. They're hurrying up to the line. Up to the 45-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Steps up. And down goes Jones. Jamarcus Lawrence with his 2nd sack of the game. And Evan Neal gets beat again on the right side of that line. Outscored 82-0 in final 2 minutes. Really? Wow. So Neal, rough start to his career. Here we go. Daniel Jones. Wait a minute. They didn't call timeout? Now who's going to call it? Wait, somebody called timeout now. It's 2nd and 13. 42 seconds. Now the Giants call timeout? What? Why did the Giants take so much time off the clock? Wow, they let like 20 seconds go or more before they finally called the timeout. Yeah, there was only 13 seconds left on the play clock. It's like 27 seconds they wasted. Wow, what a weird decision there. Yeah, I'm not going to hit that add button anymore. I'm just not going to do it. Wah, 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 wah. We're 1 subscriber away from 3550. Hope comes back a monster. Talking about Chase, yeah. I hope Chase comes back. Yeah, that would be nice. That would definitely help, I think. I think that would help. Wah, 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 wah. So Cowboys 6, Giants 3. Cowboys 6, Giants 3. What up, Andrew? Hey, man, just got in. How's it going? Not too bad. How is it going with you, bro? Thanks for stopping on by. We got an interesting game going right now. Both offenses are looking solid, except they just haven't been able to punch it in. We're getting another drive here by the Giants. You know, the totals don't, like, super impress you, but if you look here at the drives, we've seen a 3-minute drive for the Cowboys to start, a 4-minute drive for the Giants, a 5.5-minute drive for the Cowboys, then a nearly 6-minute drive for the Giants, 2 minutes for the Cowboys that ended as a field goal, and a minute 46, nearly another 5-minute drive for the Cowboys before punting. And this one is gone for already a minute and 48, and this will probably take us to the end of the first quarter. But here we go. 42 seconds remaining in the half. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Has time now. Has to roll to his right. Pressure's coming. Here comes Micah, and he just has to get rid of the football, and that'll bring up 3rd and 13 with 35 seconds. Why the heck have we not signed nobody off the market? Because we stink, dude. That's just what it is. Daniel Jones has had decent protection for the most part. Of course, Evan Neal has given up 2 sacks. And the other one, Jones kind of kept it because it was a coverage sack. But really only 2 bad sacks for the offensive line. 2 receivers each side here on 3rd and 13 at their own 42-yard line. Daniel Jones takes the snap. Here comes a blitz. Steps up into the pocket. Avoids the rush nicely. Looking, pumping. Avoids the nuts rush. Throwing it over the middle and caught! Bought enough time to find Kenny Golladay inside the 40. But they've wasted so much time. Uh-oh. Trayvon Diggs is hurt. Oh my goodness. There's a flag on the play. This might be holding, so that play might be negated. It was a great play by Daniel Jones to buy time. Let's see what they got. Brian Dable. Pass interference. Offense. Number 3, Shepard gets called for pass interference. Dable is hot right now on the sideline. Let's take a look. Where is there any pass interference? Oh. Diggs got waylaid by Shepard running his route, and they're going to call pass interference on Shepard. Interesting. That's how he got so open. I don't know how I feel about this because they kind of jammed each other up. It kind of looked deliberate. I actually don't hate the penalty call, to be honest. Tim, are you getting tired of answering questions like Ron? It sucks, man. It sucks. Hey, that shouldn't have been called. I don't know, man. It's a tough one, but he did just waylay him in the eye, and sprung your dude open. Yeah, I don't know. 3rd and 23 now. Daniel Jones looks like he may just get teed off on right now. Micah Parsons looking like a rabid dog out there. Just, let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. He's like dancing around before the snap. Like, come on. Uh-oh. Refs are talking again. 3rd down and 23. Dable is not happy right now. Looked like he didn't know he was there for real. It's tough. I get to see it as being a no call as well. I just don't know if I would say it shouldn't have been called. It's one of those that, up to the ref interpretation, unfortunately. Takes the snap. Daniel Jones setting up the screen for Saquon. Saquon has blockers in front. And he's spinning around up to the 50. He'll get close to the first down marker, but not enough. He's about 2.5 yards away, and the clock will run down. Oh, they're going to run one more play here. Why not? Maybe do a little Hail Mary? Micah, in my opinion, is better than Donald. Micah's a stud, dude. He's more versatile than Donald, but Donald's a monster in his own right. But obviously, Micah, he can rush the passer, play in coverage as well. I mean, he's much more of an all-around player. So Saquon, after that run, has 34 yards plus 26. That's 60 total yards from him. Zeke has 55. So that's 115 yards. So I only need 10 more yards in the yards department. Now I just need one of the 2 running backs to score a touchdown. All right, 4th and 2. What will the Giants do here? They're going to go for the Hail Mary. Or are they just going to try to get into field goal range? They do have a timeout. 2 timeouts, or 3 timeouts. Takes the snap. Quick throw and incomplete. Now this is an interesting decision for the Cowboys now. Looking for Golladay, it goes through his hands. But now the Cowboys have time to run one quick play potentially and get into field goal range of their own right. They have 8 seconds to run one play. They need about 20 yards. You can't compare them, Abdallah. Different positions, yeah, pretty much. They're both studs, though. I love them both. Don't give it to Pollard. Yeah, let's see where they go. Pollard's not in the game, so that's good news for you. 3 receivers to the left. Cooper Rush, empty backfield, and Giants will use one of their timeouts to make sure they have the right defense on the field. Now, remember, the Giants, you can't give up the middle of the field. You can't just give it up and expect to say, hey, screw it. Like, if they throw a 20-yard pass down the middle, that's only going to take like 5 or 6 seconds. And Brett Maher will have a chance to make a field goal here. Brett Maher is 3 for 3 for field goals over 60 with a long of 63 yards. So, they are in their own territory, though. It's 8 seconds to go. That's a dream defensive, Della. Imagine a defense with Micah, Donald, and Young, and Miller. Oh, golly. Chase Young would be the worst guy on that team by far. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Throwing the slant pass, and it'll be caught. And, oh, wait, do they call it? Oh, wait, Sime Fehoko. The ball comes loose at the end, but they are in field goal range now for Brett Maher. Do they say he caught it? Fehoko running the slant. 1, 2. Yep, it came out after the fact of Adoree Jackson pulling it out late. So they call timeout, and he will have an opportunity in about a 59-yard field goal attempt here from Brett Maher to extend their lead going into half. Both Giants and Cowpokes are Nita Bledo only to be 6-3.5, not powerhouse teams. Yeah, I don't think either one of us is powerhouse, that's for sure. But both offenses actually looked pretty good considering it's a 6-3 game. Here we go, 59-yard attempt from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And the kick is no good. Wide to the left, barely. And he had the leg, no doubter. But it goes wide to the left. And we're going to end this half 6-3, Cowboys on top. Meant beatable? Oh, yeah, very beatable, for sure. So 6-3. Looking here at the offenses, Cooper Rush has has gone 8 of 14, 81 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Daniel Jones, 11 for 19, 110 yards in the first half. 14 carries, 126 yards for the Dallas Cowboys. 12 carries for 53 yards. So both teams running it efficiently. Daniel Jones, though, 4 carries, 24 yards himself. Leading receivers for each team, you got Noah Brown, 33 yards for the Cowboys. Bellinger, the tight end, 3 catches, 34 yards for the Giants. Leading tacklers for both teams, Love has 7 total tackles so far for the Giants. Lawrence has 5 tackles on the day, as well as 2 sacks and 2 tackles for loss. Lawrence having himself an absolute ball game right now, and Armstrong got a tackle for loss and a sack. It was a hustle sack, really, but he does have a sack nonetheless. 2 for 3 for Brett Maher, 1 for 2 for Graham Gano. Gano's was blocked. Maher's was from 59 yards, and he went a little bit wide to the left. But we got a ball game. Let's take a look here at the stats, the team stats here. First downs, you got 10 for the Cowboys, 9 for the Giants. Both teams 3 for 7 on third down. Giants 0 for 1 on fourth down. You got 5 penalties against the Cowboys, 3 penalties against the Giants. The time of possession battle pretty good between the two, 15-47 to 14-13. So nobody really dominating in any category, really. Both teams pretty even, and that goes to show why we're here at 6-3 on the gate. Booger, what the heck do you got on? He's got like a salmon-colored suit, I guess, if that's what you'd call it. What up, AJ? Tim, check out Twitter posts. What happened to the Twitter posts? After being involved in a one-car accident today, Browns DN Myles Garrett is expected to be discharged from the hospital tonight, according to his agent, Nicole Lynn. He is still being evaluated for injuries. Myles Garrett was involved in a one-car accident. Oh, what happened to him? The Garrett family would like to thank the medical personnel that got Myles and passengers out of the vehicle and safely transported to the hospital. Oof. It was that bad where it could have been? Wow. Still waiting to learn the extent of his injuries. So, glad to hear he's okay. But, man. Tank for Will. CD be dropping. Yeah, CD has 2 drops. That's a good point. Forgot to mention those. He had a big play opportunity, and it was just dropped. Andrew A. with the super chat. What up, Andrew? Thanks for the super chat. $4.99 says, what was the first game you watched that got you into Washington football, or were you born a fan? Also making any games this season? I will not be going to any games because I do the play-by-plays for the channel. I've been to many, many games in my life. How I got to become a Washington fan was through my dad. When I was a little kid, I started falling in love with Kurt Warner and the greatest show off on turf, and kind of became a Rams fan. And my dad sat me down and was like, no, you got to be a Skins fan. And trust me, in the long run, it'll be worth it. With your home team, you're rooting for them. There's nothing like it when they're able to win the Super Bowl. He obviously grew up in the area when they won 3 Super Bowls. So he kind of pushed me into being a Skins fan. And then you had my first game ever, I believe, was against Tampa Bay. Steven Davis was on the ticket. I was way up in the stands, and I remember we were up in the nosebleeds, and I remember being afraid to even stand up because I felt like I was gonna fall over, right? Because it felt so slanted. And I believe it was Tony Banks was the quarterback for Washington back then, number 11, a black quarterback, and I thought he was so cool. And but yeah, so it was way back then when I became a fan of the Washington Redskins at the time. But yeah, 29 years later, and it's tough. You were happy in the long run with the Rams. Yeah, maybe. I would have been happier in the long run with the Rams. Yeah, maybe. I don't care from a football standpoint, but I'm glad Myles is safe without injuries. And yes, exactly. That's true. Should have been a Rams fan, right? Yeah. I still love Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner is one of my favorite players for a while. He was my fantasy quarterback when I first started getting into fantasy, especially in his Arizona days with Larry Fitzgerald and Anquan Bolden when they went to the Super Bowl. And so still a big Kurt Warner guy. I love the movie. The American Underdog was awesome. But, yep, that's how I became a Skins fan, basically through my dad, and it is what it is. Was born a Giants fan and switched to Washington? Oh, well, there you go. I'm a battered wife now to the Skins. You know, they could do whatever they want to me. I'm at their mercy, and it is what it is. My aunt is taking me to the Bengals game Thursday. She's a big Cincinnati fan. Honestly, first NFL game I will have been to. Wow, good for you guys. Well, enjoy. It's a lot of fun going to games. I've been to several games throughout my life. Unfortunately, I've been to a lot of losing games, as you can imagine, as a Washington fan. But I've been to some tremendous, fun, winning games, too. I went to the Code Red, You Like That game with Kirk Cousins. I went to the Eagles game where we tackled them at the half-yard line to win the football game. I've been to some fun winning games as well, but I've been to a ton of duds that I could go through that I will not right now for my sanity. But I've been to some brutal Washington games as well. My choices were either Washington or Dallas, and I picked Washington because of Sean Taylor. When I started playing football, I wanted to be a safety and wear either number 26, 21, or 36. That's cool. Yeah, one of my favorite players growing up was Chris Cooley for Washington. I was a tight end. in college, but I was always that tight end typed build, if you will, or H-back. So definitely was a Cooley fan growing up. But hey, we're watching the Giants. I was also a Jeremy Shockey fan, probably because of the name more than anything, but he was obviously a really good tight end back in the early 2000s. Sean Taylor was my idol growing up. Yeah, Sean Taylor I would not say was my idol, but obviously loved him being a Washington fan. But he wasn't really it was Cooley that was more the player that I wanted to be like. I started as a Pats fan in high school when Brady beat the Falcons, but switched to Browns when we got Myles Garrett. Wow, interesting. I could never switch teams, but I know some people do follow players more than they follow teams, but I'm not hating on you. I would never. Not that it's a big deal, as I was saying, but that is just never in me. I've never been to a football game, or an NFL game, I should say, that Washington didn't play in, and I will never go to a football game that Washington does not play in. Because I have a pet peeve at the stadiums where if you go to a game, you need to wear the gear of one of the teams that are playing. In my opinion. So every game that I've gone to, well, at least I try to, I wear my gear to the game for whatever the team I support. But let's say I've been to like the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks game up in Milwaukee when I went to school in Northern Illinois. I went ahead and bought myself a Milwaukee Bucks shirt. I went to the Brewers game in Milwaukee and I bought myself a Brewers shirt. So I bought a Bucks shirt when I went to the Bucks game, Brewers shirt. Because I support the home team, why not? And I've probably done that to other sporting events as well. Those are the ones that come to mind. But I will never wear another NFL team's gear again. When I was a kid, I had like a Michael Vick jersey. I had like a couple of other random jerseys because the kids across the street from me gave them to me, so I was able to wear those. But I think I even had like a Jake Delhomme jersey for some reason for Carolina. But as an adult, you'll never catch me wearing other teams' gear. Have you wore a gear in a away team stadium and got called out? Yeah, I mean, I've worn my Skins gear everywhere I went. I've been to Edward Jones Dome in St. Louis. I went to Lambeau Field. I've been to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and I've been to MetLife Stadium. And yeah, I mean, at one time it was funny. I was at MetLife Stadium, and I obviously surrounded by Giants fans, and I started cheering defense or something, or offense, one of the two, but started cheering, let's go defense. And then a Giants fan in front of me wasn't really paying attention, and he started eating, and he's like, yeah, go defense. And then the Washington, he was like, wait! And he like turned around, and that was pretty funny. I made a Giants fan cheer on Washington without realizing it. But as far as getting called out, not really. Like, nobody's ever been like, why are you here? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I've called out, like, Cowboys or Eagles fans coming to a Giants game or coming to a, like, Giants-Redskins game. And I'm like, get out of here. What are you doing here? I don't want you here. Leave. Because it's a pet peeve of mine. If you're a Cowboys fan, wear the other team's gear, okay? I know you don't like Washington. Don't come in your Cowboys gear. I don't want to see it. It's a pet peeve. But I've been to like Washington versus Pittsburgh Monday night game, and I just see like Dolphins gear, and I'm like, why? Why are you even here? Remember Andre Carter and Jason Taylor? Sweat and Young supposed to be them. Oh, yeah, Jason Taylor. Mainly for the Dolphins, but he did come here late. Andre Carter, I don't remember as much right now for some reason. Yeah, I hear just Philly and Raider fans are the worst, and sometimes Dallas. Well, I heard there was a big fight in with the Eagles fans at FedEx Field this last Sunday. Have you seen fights in the stadium? Because I know that happens all the time. Have I really seen fights in the stadium? Have I seen fights? I know my dad and my uncle, I remember hearing stories that back in the day at, like, RFK, there would be more fights. But have I really seen fights? If I have, I don't really recall them And I've never been in a fight at a stadium. I remember one time there was almost a fight that started because my buddy that I went with was pretty wasted, and he had a mouth on him that night. And this guy started walking up to him about to, like, cheap shot him from behind. And I just walked up to the guy. I was like, no, you don't want to do that. And the guy backed off. But, yeah, like, I've never been into a fight at the stadium, and I don't really remember seeing a fight either off the top of my head anyway. Chargers fans are crazy too. True. But all right, I think that got us through halftime here. Just curious, how tall are you? 5'10" when I wake up in the morning on a good day. Probably about like 5'9.5". Something like that. Trust me, working with Washington for 7 years, Dallas fans are always at the game, and I've seen plenty of fights working there. Sims were even during the college games and concerts. Yeah. Yeah, I may have seen fights from afar or something, but I've never really got into them. And like, if a fight breaks out, I'm somebody that is gonna walk the other way. Like, I'm not somebody that gets into a bunch of fights. Or really, I've never really gotten into any fights. Like, I remember one time I was drinking pretty heavily back when I was younger, and like 18, 19 years old, and excuse me. And these guys came up to me, and I said something of the effect of, like, whoever started this fire in this field, I'm going to kick their butt or something. I don't know. Like, you know, just something like, dude, stop freaking setting fires in here kind of thing. And these three guys go, I started the fire. What are you going to do about it? And I'm like, dude, we can't have fires here. And they just started waylaying on me. And even when I was really drunk, unfortunately, I was just like, why are you swinging your fists at me? Like, I wasn't fighting back. I was just letting them beat the crap out of me. Like, I'm just not a fighter by nature, I guess. But anyway, all right, we got the second half kickoff started, and it will be a touchback, and the Giants will get the ball first. Let's hear what Brian Dable has to say. Have to execute. We had some good drives. We stalled out. We had one punt and 3 points. Good execution. They need to get good execution on their half of the field. Yep. All right, here we go. There's Brian Dable. All right, single back formation here. Saquon Barkley back there. They're going to hand it off to James on the jet sweep. He makes the man miss, and he's going to get a positive yards out of this. He avoided Lawrence, and he's going to get a gain of 3. But you know the worst fans ever is Michigan fans because of Go Bucks. There you go. I was there when the Dallas fan got stabbed by a pencil. Did I hear about that? Why does that sound vaguely familiar? Cowboys fans like to live in the past. True. Fortunately, some Washington fans do too. But Tim, you good, brother? You invited to the cookout. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Here we go. Jones in this shotgun takes a snap. Play action. And Daniel Jones, pressure coming in, the third sack of the night for DeMarcus Lawrence, who's having a field day against Evan Neal. Why are they not giving him any help as far as a chip? Good grief. What up, T-Ho? Thanks for stopping by. Little channel member in the house. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Tim, how are you? Doing good, bro. Doing good. But yes, thanks for inviting me to the cookout, man. I appreciate it. Poor Evan Neal. I know. That's the third sack of the day. 3rd and 14 here for the Giants. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. There you go. They finally chipped for him. Daniel Jones has time this time and overthrows his man, Sterling Shepard. But there is a flag in the secondary. What is this flag going to be? Part of the press. Legal contact. Defense. Wow, automatic first down gets called on Lewis, and the drive survives on a penalty again. Dallas just shooting themselves in the foot here. Oh my goodness, just a horrible play there by Lewis. It's a good call, You can't jam 12 yards down the field. How many sacks have the Giants allowed? 4. Yes, they've allowed 4. 3 of them were egregious, all by Evan Neal. The other one was more of a coverage/hustle sack by the guy that I'm going to forget his name. 2 tight ends on the right side. Daniel Jones under center. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side is Saquon. Saquon going to cut it up and get a gain of about 3. What was that guy's name? It was Armstrong. There he is. Armstrong got the tackle on the sack, rather. Guess a way to positive yards is just get penalties, right? Okay, they say our O-line is far worse. Yeah, somehow, some way, we are worse than the Giants' O-line. Takes the snap. Play action. Jones steps up into the pocket. Keeps it himself, and he's going to get the first down, making Parsons miss, of all people. And Parsons misses the tackle, and Daniel Jones gets the first down, gain of about 10. Here we go. 2 tight ends on the left side up to their own 42-yard line. Jones under center again. Loaded box here for the Cowboys. Takes the snap. Hand off to Saquon. Saquon is going to get tackled for a gain of about 3. And number 6, I think that's... Who did we say number 6 was? I feel like I looked it up earlier and I didn't remember. Number 6 is Donovan Wilson. Gets the tackle. So 2nd and 7 at their own 45-yard line. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Jones takes the snap. Here comes a 5-man rush. Steps up again. Daniel Jones keeps it himself. And he's going to run for more yards. Still going. Makes another guy miss. And up to the about 40-yard line is Daniel Jones. The Giants need to get a TD to get the W. Yeah, I mean, they got to score points, man. They got to score some points. Daniel Jones pumping. Man, Daniel Jones has been using his legs quite nicely. How many yards is he up to now? Daniel Jones up to 54 rushing yards on the day. Daniel Jones has 1,100 career rushing yards, 6th amongst QBs since 2019. Daniel Jones under center. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, play action, has pressure immediately, setting up the screen, and he caught it as Saquon Barkley dancing around and gets a first down. There's a flag on the play, though. This might be coming back. Gains about 15 yards on the play. Ineligible player downfield. Offense number 76. And that'll repeat first down after, I believe, a loss of 5? Wow, he was barely across, I would say. But, man, tough call there for the Gents. 11:06 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 15, Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Saquon Barkley takes a breather. 2 receivers to each side. Jones takes a snap. Here comes a blitz. Has to avoid the rush, and he cannot do it! Donovan Wilson, gets a huge hit on the quarterback. And that is the 5th sack of the day. The blitz gets home, and the tight end never located the safety. And Daniel Jones takes a big blow on that one. We all know Brady's the best mobile QB. Hashtag facts. Do you think Saquon gets re-signed? I don't know. I feel like... I think that the Giants' new general manager knows that you don't overpay for running backs. So, I love Saquon. I think he's a great face of a franchise and very talented player. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence on the field in pain, grabbing his left foot. He's already had 3 sacks today. This could be a big loss for the Dallas Cowboys. Hope our staff is watching this game right now, right? Especially our offensive staff. These offenses have been very creative. I know we were only seeing a 6-3, but I love the way both teams are moving this football. Really, it's like penalties have been stalling teams out. Or each one. Like, we've seen these costly penalties. 39 of you in the house. Thank you guys for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're here for every prime time game. We'll be here every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night football game, as well as every Washington game. DeMarcus Lawrence walking off the field on his own accord. $10-19 to go here in the third quarter. Scott needs to get creative and open up the playbook. I agree there, T-Ho. I agree. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Now rolling to his left. Throwing the football. And nearly picked but caught by Sterling Shepard. Trayvon Diggs nearly undercut that football and turned it the other way. But instead, it is a catch. But it's still going to be 3rd and long here. Diggs, how close was he to that? Oh my goodness. Talk about football being a game of inches. It's 3rd and 10. Drops back, quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Shepard. He gets tackled, but they are in field goal range now with the Giants have an opportunity to tie. It's going to be 4th and about 4. Fourth and 5 from the right hash. The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It hugs the left side of the upright, but it is in from 51 yards out, and we are tied up at 6 apiece. At least be happy you don't have Matt Patricia as your OC. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But Matt Patricia is definitely not good. There's no doubt. I guess you're right. I guess Matt Patricia at OC is worse. That's true. All right, 9:02 to go here in the third quarter. Zeke has 55 yards. So that was the first drive there by the Giants in that second half. So nearly a 6-minute drive again for the Giants. This one turns into points. Saquon Barkley's 9 carries, 32 yards. And so he's got 66 yards on the day. Zeke has 55. So what does that put us at? 121. So I only need 4 more yards from them. I need a touchdown from either Zeke or Barkley. Preferably Zeke, honestly. Did bet on the Cowboys today to win this game. Could go either way, though. Brother Tim, I don't think it's the coaches nor the players. I think we don't want to play for Dan Snyder anymore until Dan goes. We'll be a real football team. I do hate Dan, but I do disagree, though. When the win probability is slowly creeping back in my favor. Ooh. Granted, the Cowboys haven't gotten the ball yet in the second half. How many points are you down now, Redskins fan 10? All right, here we go. 6-6. Graham Gano to kick off here. Last time we saw him kick off, it was a really weird short kick. Let's see what he's going to do this time. All right, there's the kick, and this one looks like, oh yeah, big booming kick, and That is into the end zone. Touchback for the Cowboys to start on their own 25-yard line. First drive of the second half coming up. All right, 9:02 to go here in the third quarter. Cooper Rush goes under center. 2 tight ends on the right. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Now one goes in motion to the right, so 3 receivers now on the right. Zeke Elliott, the single back. Rush takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Zeke. Zeke trying to get around to the outside and nowhere to go. Good defense there by the Giants. 3-yard loss on the play. What up, Zach? If anyone, for some reason, needs Cowboys defense to win you fantasy, send your thank you letters to Evan Neal. Atrocious play from him tonight. Yeah, Evan Neal has not played up to snuff. That is for sure. He's just been trounced by DeMarcus Lawrence. With really just the speed rush. But here we go. 2nd and 13 now at the 22-yard line. Cooper Rush takes the snap. Drops back. Rush going deep and batted away and nearly picked off. Is that Xavier McKinney, I believe? Batting it away, had CeeDee Lamb covered. So 8:13 to play. Ooh, where's the illegal contact? McKinney, little push in there, way downfield. That was an interesting no call. We saw that called earlier. Don't know why this one's not called, but here we go. 3rd and 13. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Loaded front here for the Gents. Cooper takes a snap, drops back, steps up, going deep, and off the fingertips of number 18, Tolbert. And that will be 4th down, force the punt. Yeah, you could have called that. Yeah, that was an interesting no call there to me. He jammed way downfield, but Cooper Rush was a decent throw downfield. But, all right. Quick 3 and out there for the Cowboys. There is the punt. And it'll be caught around the 23-yard line, but his foot was out of bounds. So that is where the Giants will start this next drive. And they started this half with a nice 6-minute drive, did the Giants. It ended up being a field goal drive. Now they have an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Wow. That rain delay screwed my starting pitcher. I just realized that. That sucks. Tim, who would you like for your our head coach if we didn't have Ron? I want the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. I love what he's doing over there in Detroit as far as an offensive standpoint. And that is the direction I would go. Personally, that's the direction I would go. Hey, Zach, do you mind dropping Lyles off my team so that does not count towards my starting pitchers? Because the rain delay screwed me. He only got credit for 2 innings pitched. And so now he won't even get the win or anything. It's kind of bogus. Who's your favorite in the series? You're going to have to clue me in on what you're talking about. Tim, who would you like? Never mind. I would love to get Ben Johnson as our head coach. Yep. Nope, you can't have him. We have so little. Leave him be. What up, Lioner? How you doing tonight? Hey, I want him. Give me your OC there, baby. To win the World Series. Sorry. Okay. I was like, are you talking about like NASCAR series? Or are you talking about in the series? I love the Dodgers to come out of the National League. And I think the Astros are going back. I think it's going to be a Dodgers-Astros. Dodgers batting lineup is just through the roof, and their pitchers have looked really good. And then the Astros are so deep in their pitching staff. So that's the direction I would go. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Saquon. Saquon not getting much, maybe a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Giants. Two tight ends on the left. Ref, for some reason, not letting the play happen. Finally does. Under center. Quick snap. Play action. Daniel Jones setting up. Has time. Rolling to his right. Still looking. He's going to keep it. And he's going to run for the first down and extra. And is there a flag at the end of that play? There is. It's going to be unnecessary roughness at the end. So tack on 15 more. And the Giants take the lead. Not literally, sorry. But they don't take the lead. But they should take the lead in the percentage chance of winning this game. Williams with a little shove in the back. Ooh, that's a little ticky-tack. He didn't technically step out of bounds yet. And he didn't shove him that hard. Wow, that's a little ticky-tack there. They're discussing it. I actually think they should pick this flag up personally. Dancing Daniel with the wheels. No kidding. All right, let's see what the ref says. Fouls on both teams, and they'll offset. All right. Number 3 came off the bench. All right, offsetting fouls, and it'll be 2nd down. So they canceled the play. Wait, wow. It's after the play. Oh, Giants have a good argument here. Wow. They said 2nd down. It should have been after the play. Both penalties came after the play. The 1st down should stand for the Giants. For some reason, they said 2nd down. Are they gonna take away the yards? All right, no, they do give him the yards. 1st and 10, play action. Daniel Jones steps up in the pocket, throwing over the middle, has his man Sills, and that'll be good for another 1st down, gain of about 13. Bro, imagine my anger when I came back from Dominican to 24-0 game. I was ticked. Oh, jeez. Plus, my trip was cut short. Ouch. Sorry, Abdullah. All right, here we go. They're hurrying up to the line. They're going with this no-huddle offense. Daniel Jones handing it off to the right side is Saquon. Saquon slipping through the line, and he'll get tackled for a gain of about 6 up to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming up. Saquon wanted more out of that play. He's saying, yo, my fault. He saw a gaping hole, and he didn't take advantage. Daniel Jones, 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his left. Quick throw to the tight end in the flat, and he'll turn upfield. 1st down. Gain of about 6. 1st and 10, Giants. Looking good again. Daniel Jones. Barking orders here at the line at the Cowboys' 36-yard line. Jones takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. Cutting up the middle is Saquon. Saquon making guys miss. Still going. Get to the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants! And Saquon Barkley gives the Giants the lead 12-6. No flags on the play. And it's 13-6, or it's 12-6 pending an extra point. Saquon Barkley somehow finding his way all throughout this traffic. Nice jump cut in the hole there. And he was off to the races after that. And here is the field goal. The snap, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 13-6 Giants. Boom. And there's my bet. I got my bet. I'm in the monies. So the PAT is good. It's 13-6. Now the Cowboys have their work cut out for them. Cooper Rush was able to set up a game-winning drive to defeat the Bengals last time, and the Cowboys have moved the ball well. If they didn't shoot themselves in the foot over and over again with penalties, this could be a much different game. Good stuff. Hope you get more monies. That's what I'm saying, baby. I pretty much won all my bets tonight, which is nice. I bet on the Atlanta Braves to beat Washington. I'm betting on Orioles to beat Boston. But, ooh, they got bases loaded right now with one out in the bottom of the fourth. So maybe that one's not sealed yet. But Baltimore is up 6-0, which I'm happy about. I'm pleased with. Pleased with that. And then I bet a Zeke Elliott and Saquon Barkley combining for 125 yards and a touchdown. And they're way over that because 53 yards for Zeke, 75 puts us at 128, but then you also have 34 yards for Saquon. So we're in the clear on that one. This is why I don't bet on NFL games. Way too unpredictable. I had Cowboys winning. Yeah, I have the Cowboys winning too. I bet $10 with Jarris on that, so I may lose that, but oh well. You know, the fun thing about betting on the Cowboys is that if the Cowboys lose, you're not even mad you lost money. It's like I paid $10 for a Cowboys loss. That is cheap. I'll take that all day, every day. But if the Cowboys win, give me my $10, bro. I'm mad they won, and I get my $10. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win situation betting the other way. Here's Graham Gano. There's the kick. And it is a touchback. Whoa. Saquon. They're doing the miles per hour thing. He hit 20 miles per hour when he got that burst into the secondary. All right. Saquon Barkley. All right, here we go. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. At their own 25-yard line. 5:31 to go here in the third quarter. Down by 7. Takes a snap. Play action. Pressure's coming. Floats it up. And this one will be caught by CeeDee Lamb for a first down. Gains roughly 20 yards. Did you see what Eli said about Russell Wilson? I did not see what Eli said about Russell Wilson. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Cowboys with a nice play on first down. Move up to their own 43-yard line here. Uh-oh. What's going on? 42-yard line, I guess. Oh, they said he stepped out of bounds before he got tackled. Okay. So not quite a 20-yard gain. It's more like a 17. So Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott slipping through the line. Falling forward for a gain of 7. Tim, don't we Dallas here? You want to try that again? Skip them alive. He said they should have gave their punter $245 million instead of Wilson. His waiters had a great day yesterday for Denver, and so did the San Francisco punter too, Wisnowski. Here we go. Brown goes in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb will try to fight forward and will not get there. Nice tackle by Adoree Jackson. And he will only allow a yard or yard and a half. So it'll be third down and short coming up for the Cowboys. Uh-oh. Baltimore falling apart. Not good. Not good. All right. 6-5. Okay. That's okay. Still plenty of time. 3rd and 1. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cooper Rush. Under center. Tight end in motion, takes a snap. Fullback run, but it's Zeke Elliott, and Zeke Elliott will get the first down. Up to the 48-yard line. Go. No, they give him the 47-yard line. Go the Cowboys. Tim, don't we want Dallas here? I bet Dallas to win this game. True. But as far as do we want Dallas for like the long term? Actually, probably. Yeah, honestly. The Raiders are 0-3. I'm sorry too, bro. That's tough. Here we go. Tony Pollard enters the game. Takes the snap. Hand off. No, play action. Going, and he has his man open. It's the tight end, and he's into the red zone, diving forward to the 18-yard line. Henderson gets the catch and run, and here come the Cowboys to answer right back. Nice pitch and catch there. Henderson. McKinney makes the tackle. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Cooper Rush trying to quiet the crowd, but he's away. I don't know if he realizes that. 3 tight ends to the right. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to Brown, and Brown will bounce off tacklers, and he's inside the 10 up to the 7. 1st and goal. We don't want the Giants 3-0. Yeah, I agree, because Brian Daboll looks like he's got them coached up really well. I like the Brian Daboll hire a lot for the Giants. Here we go. 2 tight ends on the right side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Tony Pollard, and Pollard will fight ahead for a gain of only about 2. Sorry, but the Giants will beat the Cowgirls. We'll see. We'll see. Cowboys are knocking on the door here. 1.5 down by 7, trying to tie it up. Noah Brown has been a big surprise this season. Noah Brown has been really solid for them. What does he end up today? He's got 3 catches for 45 yards. And on the season, he's got 10 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown in the first 2 games. Here we go. Cooper Rush under center. Noah Brown goes in motion from left to right. Zeke Elliott, play action. Setting up for Noah Brown, and he can't get to the touchdown, but he does catch it. And it'll be 3rd and goal here from the 1. Big tackle there by the Giants to prevent the touchdown. Can they stifle them enough to not let them score? Zeke Elliott just abandoned the play action, trying to get to the flat. All right, 3rd and goal. Heavy formation. Zeke, the running back in the eye. Takes the snap. Here comes Zeke. Zeke, a little hesitation, but he fights for extra yards. Touchdown, Cowboys. And we're pending an extra point to be a tie football game. battle of two top 5 pick running backs. Top 4 pick running backs. Zeke was 4. Saquon, I believe, was 3 or 2. Actually, I think Saquon was 2, wasn't he? And Zeke was 4. Two of the highest drafted running backs. We're looking at 12 carries, 75 yards for Saquon, 12 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown for Zeke. Both guys having a nice day here. There's the kick, and the PAT is good, and we are tied up at 13-13 with 27 seconds left in the third quarter. It is anybody's football game, but the Giants will get the ball next, and both offenses have ran really well so far. Two and one is what we want to see. Yeah, especially considering we're playing the Cowboys next week. We could beat them next week and move them to 2-2 anyway. So there you go. Man, this is a good game. Yeah, it's shaping up to come down to the wire here between two division rivals. Two NFC East opponents. We got 37 of you in the house. If you haven't already, hit the like button. It helps a lot. I appreciate you guys. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And if you really want to help support, if you appreciate the content a lot, you can go ahead and become a channel member for $1 a month. You can help support the channel. Noah Brown is looking like Dallas's #1 receiver, right? I was saying 1-16, but since I made the bet with my Cowboys friend next weekend, I'm going to say 2-15. There you go. Why don't you see the importance, or why don't you see these important stats? Stay in the alley. Why don't you see these? Oh, look, thanks, Alex Barrow. Look at that. New channel member. Appreciate you very much there, Alex Barrow. Getting his skin in the game. Becoming a YouTube member. I appreciate you there, Alex Barrow. Does it say getting your skin in the game on the chat? Yeah, there you go. Welcome to Skins in the Game. Appreciate you. You should have some new emojis you can use in the chat, too. Dang, I hate some channels I can join only on computer. I can't see to join on my phone. Oh, okay. No worries. But I appreciate that. Even the willingness there, Andrew. Really realistic question. When does Sam Howell get his shot in next year or in 2 years? He would get his shot next year if we don't draft a quarterback. Mayer to kick it off after the touchdown, and there's the kickoff. He's been touched back all night, and he will touch back again. So Daniel Jones and the Giants will start this next drive on the 25-yard line. They just scored a touchdown on their last drive. Defense gave up one right back. There's Saquon Barkley coming onto the field, and he's having a great start. But this game, he's really solid. 12 carries, 75 yards and a touchdown, and he's got 2 catches for 34 yards through the air. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Daniel Jones. Jamie Davis tied for 8th in the sack in the league. There you go. 3 sacks for the young man. I love that. So Daniel Jones, under center, pointing his helmet, changing the play at the line. 2 receivers each side, takes the snap. Play action. Jones voids the rush. Quick throw to the tight end. Nice throw. And it'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of 6 by Wilson. I want to see Sam as the starting QB next year. Yeah, really don't want to draft a QB. Fair. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Hold on. What's the flag? Looks like potentially in the secondary. Wow. after the play, unsportsmanlike contact. I guess because he hit him out of bounds? That seems like a tough call as well. But 15 yards. Oh, he spiked the football. Oh, wow. That was a horrible decision. Never mind. Good call there by the ref. Yeah, somebody threw the ball to the ref, and he just spiked it, not allowing the ref to pick it up. Bad decision by Wilson. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Saquon, and Saquon gets met by Andresh, but they're pushing the pile. Now they're going backwards, so he gains about 3 yards on first down up to the 49-yard line. Bad move, lol. What did I do? What did bad move? I really don't want to draft a QB. I really want to give him a shot and draft either a top-tier CB, MLB, or free safety, I'm assuming you mean, instead of SF. Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid of giving Sam Howell a chance. I don't care. I want to draft a new quarterback when we get a new coach. Unless Ben Johnson can go ahead and make it work. Oh, bad move by spiking the ball. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a stupid move. Silly, silly move there by Wilson. Donovan Wilson's been having a pretty decent game, too. That was just a stupid mistake there. So 10:32 to go here in... Just kidding. It's 15 minutes to go. Before I just said the time and said that's how much time's left. It's 10:32 here on the East Coast, but 15 minutes to go. We got one more quarter of play. Giants have the ball up near midfield. I think it'll be about 2nd and 7. I think they have it on their own 49-yard line. Anybody's game here at this point. It's all knotted up, 13 apiece. Let's go ahead and look at the live stream. Who do you guys got tonight? Or the poll, I didn't even check it. So we got 57% of you picking the Giants and Daniel Jones. And 43% on the Cowboys. So thank you guys for the votes. Appreciate it. They're ruthless in New York. That Giants fan had a sign that said, break Zeke's spoon. Oh, yeah, because he's always eating after a first down. Fair enough. Break Zeke's spoon. That's funny. The internet always wins, right? $13 to 13. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, drops back. Play action. Pumping. Now rolling to his right. Has a guy chasing him. Does he know? He gets rid of it and incomplete. He had a chance at the tight end, Bellinger, but he overthrew him. So it'll be 3rd now and 7. How do you break a spoon? Well, they didn't do a good job of breaking Zeke's spoon because he had a pretty good day today. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Under 15 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Daniel Jones in the shotgun takes the snap. Drops back. Quick throw and incomplete, looking for Sterling Shepard. And I think this is going to be in the area 4th and 7 to punt it away here for the Giants. Try to pin the Cowboys back deep. All right, here is the punt. And they will go to fair catch it at the 11-yard line is Turpin. So that is where Cooper Rush will start this next drive. Will the Cowboys go 2-0 without their star quarterback? Quote unquote, star quarterback. Never thought I'd miss the days we would get an update that we traded for a star player. Right? When we used to just make a play for all the big names. Norman, Hainsworth, Deion Sanders. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty more out there. Cooper Rush, MVP. What's up, Just Snow? I knew we had core players, but not enough blue chip players. But what did Louis T say? We win, be fine. You do got to win. You do have to win. That's true. And if you win, a lot of those things start going away, right? Think about after week 1, we beat Jacksonville, and it's like, 4 touchdowns by Carson Wentz. We got a guy. We got our guy. It's over, you know. All right, here we go. I actually don't hate Troy Aikman as a commentary. Joe Buck is horrible. Maybe one day I can take Joe Buck's job. All right. 17 straight seasons without a repeat champion. Yes, the NFC East has been crazy. Louis T is too optimistic. I knew our secondary was a problem from the jump. Jarris and Louis T are like two extremes, both tripping. Yep. The NFL is a wild place. You never know, man. You never know. But here we go. Pollard in motion, takes a snap, and they're going to hand it off to him like a reverse to the right, and this time he's going to get a gain of about 4, maybe only 3 yards, depending on the spot. 14.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. They do give him 4, so they're up to the 15-yard line, 2nd and 6. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Pollard in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to each side. Giants maybe bringing a blitz here. Takes a snap. Here comes a 4-man rush, actually. And quick throw over to the right side, and it's a nice grab. But where's the spot? They're going to give him 3rd and short. It's Noah Brown coming up with a strong catch on the right side. He was draped all over. I'm not sure if that was Adoree Jackson or the other corner for the Giants. Couldn't quite tell. I didn't even see the number. Here we go. They motion Tony Ballard back in the backfield. Single back formation. Cooper Rush under center. Takes the snap. No, he get in a jump. And he will get the first down anyway. But they get a hard count jump. Man, they even got me to jump. I said take the snap. But he didn't. What's the call going to be? Looked like he jumped. But are they going to say Cooper Rush maybe did too much movement as a hard count? Nope. Offsides. Defense number 98. First down. Move the chains. Either way, he got the run for the first down. But, yep, they got number 98 moving, and they snapped it immediately. Good job there by the center. As soon as he saw him cross the line of scrimmage, he Snapped it. 1st and 10. 13 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We have a tie ball game. Anybody's chance. Cooper Rush puts a man in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Tony Pollard, and Pollard will dive ahead up to the 36-yard line. Here come the Cowboys. Running the ball extremely well tonight. 21 carries for 149 yards. Both teams running it well. 22 carries for 154 for the Giants. Slowing this game down. 2 tight ends on the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Cooper steps up, throws over the middle, and has his man, CeeDee Lamb, across midfield up to the 48-yard line. Cooper Rush has been really solid today. Not great, but just solid. Making the throws where he needs them to. Working off that play action. Good protection up front. Nice pitch and catch over across midfield. 1st and 10, up to the 47-yard line, actually. 2 receivers to each side. Pollard, the running back. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is for Pollard, and Pollard will fight forward for a gain of about 3.5 or so. NFL report out. Patriots, Mac Jones? Wow, Mac Jones out for the season. That's tough. I'm on FanDuel. I just need the Cowboys to score one more time and get $4,400. Are you serious? Well, good luck there, Abel. If you hit that, hit me up with a super chat. Thanks, man, for being here. And good luck on your bet, though. You don't have to give me the super chat. I'm just kidding. Play action. Cooper Rush rolling to his right, and he throws it to Zeke Elliott, and Zeke will punish whoever that safety was for trying to tackle him, but he does only get a gain of about 2 yards. I have a terrible feeling that Washington is going to suck hard this year, and, well, hopefully your feelings are wrong, all right? Who cares about your feelings? I would legit trade a first round for Marshawn Lattimore. Lattimore's a stud, but how old is he now? Is he, 28 years old? That might be a little bit too old. I don't know. If you're trying to go for a Super Bowl this year, go ahead and make the trade, but I don't know if we're there. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Lamb in motion. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Cooper. Quick throw over to the underneath and incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down. 10:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. CeeDee Lamb getting hit immediately by Adoree Jackson. Good coverage. And, the Cowboys are going to go for it. They did get him to jump off sides earlier, but it's 4th and 4. This could be a huge play for the Cowboys. 3 receivers to the left. Everybody almost on the line of scrimmage except for one deep safety. And the Giants are going to call timeout. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I think Aikman is a crap commentator. Well, fair enough. But he's a color guy. He's not like the play-by-play. Andrew, if we had pursued literally just like 2 good signings on defense, we would be set. Yes, 2 good signings in the secondary. Probably. Oh, you need the score to be 21-13? Ooh, that's tough because they're not going to go for 2. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. That's going to be... That's most likely not going to hit there, Abel. I'm sorry. 21-13. They're just not going to go for a 2-point conversion, you know? You're better off than missing the PAT. I don't know. He's a play-by-play genius. He's the player, not Buck. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Cooper does take the snap. Quick throw to the left side, and I think CeeDee Lamb caught that first down. He did. Huge play for the Cowboys. Gutsy call by Mike McCarthy, and he moves the chains. Wow. And yeah, he caught it right there at the marker. They're going to hurry up and no challenge. Cooper Rush setting up the play action, and he does get it to his tight end who makes a guy miss and hurdles a man, and he's going to get another first down. Wow, oh wow. 1st and 10 Cowboys. Now in field goal range. Just can't afford a turnover. Plenty of time, though, for the Giants to come back, so nothing is set in stone here. 9.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Up to the 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Pollard goes in motion to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, play action. Cooper going to the left, has a man wide open to CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb barrels through tacklers, and he's going to get tackled at the 1-yard line. Will we see a touchdown number 2 here for Ezekiel Elliott? CeeDee Lamb, after a couple of drops earlier in the game, comes up with 2 big catches. CeeDee Lamb, 7 catches, 86 yards on the night. Who's going to get the running touchdown here? Are they going to bring in Zeke or Tony? They have Ezekiel Elliott in the game, but Cooper Rush is in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Cooper takes a snap. He's going to float it to the back of the end zone. One-hand grab! Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb! What a touchdown! And Cooper Rush takes the lead over the Giants here in the fourth quarter. Wow. CeeDee Lamb. Yikes. That was a nice catch. Got both feet in bounds on Adoree Jackson, who's had a great season so far, but a perfect throw by Cooper Rush. And here's the PAT from the left hash. You need the 2-point conversion? Oh, Abel, I'm so sorry. You're not getting the 2-point conversion. I can see McCarthy going for 2. Are they going to fake the field goal? Takes a snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And I'm sorry, that $4,400 bet is most likely not going to hit, my man. There's Dez Bryant. I'm actually surprised to see Dez Bryant here. He's got a Trayvon Diggs jersey on. So he still supports the Cowboys. I felt like they had like a hard feelings when he left last time. I don't know. The next Ron Rivera's Washington Unicorns. That's what Ricky Seals-Jones did to Adoree's last year, remember? Oh, yeah, in the back of the end zone. Yeah, I remember that deep throw to the right side of the end zone. I remember that. Out of all the games they chose to release the new mascot on, they chose the New Year's Day game versus the Browns. Yeah. They knew that there was going to be nothing else. No other reason to be there, right? Dak needs to stay benched. The problem is you're paying him way too much money. Way too much money. But what you guys need to do, even when Dak comes back, all right? So Dak's not a bad quarterback. He's overpaid, but he's not bad. You have to do what you're doing tonight. You're running the ball first, which sets up the play action, which sets up Cooper Rush. If you go back to the 2016 season where Dak had his best season in his rookie year, you were handing the ball to Zeke. Zeke had like 1,600 yards rushing or whatever it was. Handing it to Zeke, allowing Dak Prescott to run the play action, set up, and he had like, 30 touchdowns and like 4 picks or something that year. He was able to work the defense because the defense had to load the box against Zeke. Rely on Zeke. You paid Zeke $90 million for a reason. This guy is legit. Tony Pollard is also tremendous. These two combined for 22 carries for 153 yards and a touchdown tonight. You lead through the run game when you are the Dallas Cowboys, and you are going to do a lot better than if you try to throw the ball 40 times a game with Dak frickin' Prescott. That's stupid. And that's what I said. I said as soon as Dak went out, I actually started to say, I said this the first time on Noddy's channel, I said, this is going to help Dallas because they're going to start running the football first. And here we are with a 20-13 lead. They beat the Bengals last week, and Cooper Rush is doing a great job. Adore has bad red zone defense. He gets mossed like Wheeljack. Yeah. Here goes Brett Maher. There's the kick. And it will be a touchback. Yeah, Micah Parsons hasn't been as much of a factor in this game. They've been chipping him, and they've also been getting the ball out quick. Daniel Jones has looked pretty solid. Not great, but solid. Micah's still causing havoc, though. You could see that this guy, man, nobody plays with more want in the NFL, in my opinion, than Micah Parsons. The guy just plays like a freak of nature. All right, here we go. Daniel Jones takes a snap, handoff to Saquon Barkley, and he gets tackled hard there by Wilson for a gain of 1. Eight different pre-snap locations, 2 QB pressures and 1 tackle. Not great stats, but yeah, they could just, that's what I'm talking about. Versatility. You can put Micah Parsons in so many different areas of the field. But here we go. Daniel Jones, under center, takes a snap, play action. Has time, sets up, going deep, caught by Sterling Shepard, but he fumbled it! Oh my goodness, is this a catch or no catch? They're going to say incomplete. That is an interesting call. I think they may have it correct, though. Let's see. Caught, 1, 2, and punched out pretty quick. I think that's an incomplete. My comment about CD aged poorly, right? I think that's an incomplete pass. I think that's a good call. He never really had a chance to make a football move. Barely got 2 feet down. Bang, bang. They do not challenge it. It's 3rd and 9 now at the 26-yard line. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. And, the play clock may have hit 0. Uh-oh. Delay of game, Giants, and move them back 5 yards. Ouch town. Dak reminds me of hashtag Jason Campbell. I think he's better than Jason Campbell, but I can see the comparison a little bit. If we single out Micah with chips, that's his weakness. Well, that's what Tampa did to him too. Well, I mean, that's anybody's weakness. The chip is the whole point, but the problem is you have to actually assign somebody to do it, which messes up the route. So it's important. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking to throw, throwing it to his left. No, and he drops it as Kenny Golladay. A dropped pass by Kenny Golladay, a guy they paid a big contract to, is not lived up to it at all from Detroit, and that brings up 4th down. Pollard is getting close to beating you. I don't know, how many more points does he need to beat you? I mean, I wouldn't celebrate too early now because he's close, and they're probably going to give him the ball to try to ice this game out just as much as Zeke, if not more than Zeke. So don't celebrate too early. There's the punt from the Giants, and it'll be caught at the 36-yard line and returned up the sideline, and he gets to the second level, and he dives over the punter, but he does get tripped up, and Cowboys are in tremendous field position. Bad Dog and the other Giants YouTubers probably losing their crap, right? Without a TD, he would need 50 yards. Oh, okay. Well, be careful what you ask for because Pollard may get a TD here. Kenny Galladay is... Good one, Red Wings. Tony will be leading them if they gave him more money. Here we go. Cooper takes the snap. Handoff up to Zeke up the middle, and he's going to get a gain of about 5 up to the 30-yard line. Please just feed Zeke. Well, they started with Zeke. We'll see how they continue. Second and 5. Cavante Turner is a scary returner. Yup. Shifty little guy. Cooper is showing why he needs to ride the season through. He's doing a great job. I remember somebody was comparing him to Tom Brady. I think that's a little funny, but who knows? Here we go. Brown goes in motion from right to left. 2 tight ends set. Zeke the single back. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side. Cuts it up the middle. Diving ahead. And he gets close to the first down marker, but not quite. It's going to be 3rd and 1. I mean, Tony needs more minutes. He'd be an impactful player, true. Why would they draft Tony and they're not going to use it? Well, the old regime drafted Kadarius Toney, to be fair. That was a Joe Judge pick. The Cowboys win actually helps. Don't want to deal with the 3-0 team in the division. True. We already have one 3-0 division team. Here we go. Cooper rush under center. Play action. Floating it over and no good. They tried to go for a pass here. 4th and 1. They wanted a flag. Didn't get it. And I think they're going to go for it here. Kellen Moore is asking, what are you looking at? Let's take a look. Was there an argument here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They just hung. 2 guys hugged him at the same time. Mayer will go for a field goal here. He missed. No, he missed from 59 earlier. This one's going to be from 44 from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Kellen Moore run the ball, done. Giants defensive lineman. I'm surprised they didn't go for it there. I felt like they threw it because they knew they were going to go for it. But, hey, you have a 10-point lead now with under 6 minutes to go, and Daniel Jones is on the other side of the ball. Like, I like Dable and I like Saquon Barkley, but I still am not a huge fan of Daniel Jones. No point in going for it. Yeah. Well, you can waste more time off the clock, maybe punctuate with a touchdown, but who knows? Yeah, definitely should have been called. What the heck? Yeah, that was a crazy no call. I mean, you had a safety and a corner just hug Noah Brown and not let him off the line. That was pretty funny. Refs have been on their knees all game with these calls. Yeah. Yeah, the refs have definitely not been helping the Cowboys out. I could admit today. That is the truth. We've had a lot of questionable calls, but a little bit both ways. But I would say Dallas has gotten hurt by it a little bit more. Less Cowboys offense on the field, the better. For me, true. Man, that 10-point lead against the anemic offense. I wouldn't say they're really anemic. They just haven't been able to put up touchdowns. But they've moved the ball pretty well. This game is boring. I don't know. Micah should be Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, yeah. The guy's a stud. It's between him and Donald, really. It's between those two again. Because I would say TJ Watt, but he's hurt. I'd have to see the other stats of other players, though. I know Von Miller's had a pretty good year. He could be in the conversation again. I don't know. Yo. I just saw this commercial. If you guys go to McDonald's and you don't have the McDonald's app, you're messing up. All right? The deals on there are actually incredible. And they get you points while you're using deals where you can get free sandwiches. The deals at McDonald's on the app, like you could get a Big Mac meal with a medium fry and a medium drink for $5 at McDonald's. Especially in the DC area, try to find a $5 meal pretty much anywhere else. You ain't finding it. Okay? But you also, like, you can just get like a free fry with the purchase of a sandwich, or like, there's all sorts of deals. 6,000 points get you a burger, and you get 6,000 pretty quick. But here we go. There's the kickoff and the touchback. I have the McDonald's app, and the deals are amazing. I'm hip, dude. T-Ho. Us fat people have to stick together. Use the McDonald's app, baby. Us heavy sets people, baby. Michael is one of 3 or 4 guys in the NFL that genuinely strikes fear into my heart. Yep, he's a stud. Myles Garrett should be in the comment. Oh, yeah, Myles Garrett. Yeah, he's off to a nice start as well. Rather be tackled full speed by Donald or Parsons for $1 million. Oh, give me Parsons. I love Parsons, but Donald is a big mamma jamma, strong as heck, too. Daniel Jones, pressure, floating, and oh my gosh, what a throw! How did he make that throw? And a perfect dot to James, caught for the first down. Take them thoughts to McDonald's. That's right, baby. That's poison to you. If you don't go to McDonald's, that's fine. But I'm only saying if you go to McDonald's and you don't have the app, you're messing up. Here we go. Daniel Jones, empty backfield set at the 46-yard line. No, 41, excuse me. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, scans the field, has time, steps up, and throws it over the right side, and Saquon will get the grab, but for a gain of about 5. Yeah, my brother used the McDonald's app a ton and gets so many deals. I don't eat it anymore, but good. Don't eat McDonald's. I'm not saying eat it, but I'm saying if you are, use it. Save yourself some money. Daniel Jones keeps it up the middle and runs for another first down. We have seen so many runs for first down by Daniel Jones this game, but we got 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 23-13. BK is my place, but I do love me some McNuggets. There you go. Problem with BK is like everything smells the same. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Pressure coming, and down goes Daniel Jones. Armstrong coming up with his second sack of the game. And tough day for the Jits. There's a flag on the play, though. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 1. 15-yard penalty, and the sack is negated. Kelvin Joseph gets called for the face mask. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, he grabbed his face mask bad. Oh, yeah, good call there by the refs. Move the chains. 3 receivers to the right. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Throwing it over to the flat for Saquon. Saquon has blockers in front, and he will spin around and get a gain of about 5 or 6. They keep the clock moving here. 4:24 to go. 2nd and 4. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Has to float to his right. Now he's got away from it. Pumping. He's going to keep it himself and easily get the first down yardage. And it's 4:02 to go. Is the clock going to keep moving? Come on, you got to keep the clock moving. You're not supposed to, unless it's at under 5 minutes. Maybe it's under 5 minutes that the clock gets stopped when you go out of bounds. But here you go. 4:02 to go, and the clock is stopped. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Jones takes the snap, drops back to pass. Here comes a blitz. He has to escape, and he throws it to the right side. He has to just get rid of it. There is a receiver in the area, so it'll be 2nd and 10. 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 2nd Number 42, Anthony Barr, nearly got the sack. But Jones did a good job to get rid of the football. 3:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Daniel Jones a better running back than Saquon. Lols. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side at the 22-yard line. James in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Pumping. And trying to avoid the rush. He does. Daniel Jones just has to get rid of the football. And they were trying to set up a play action fake screen go deep, but the pressure already in his face immediately. Daniel Jones has done a great job to buy enough time to at least get rid of the football and not lose yardage the whole time. He has been sacked 5 times, but honestly, that could have been way worse. .352 to go, 3rd and 10. Giants are in field goal range. 2 receivers to each side. Saquon. Just kidding. Jones takes the snap, drops back to pass, floating to his left, has time, pumping, but there's a flag, and he throws the ball away, but that's going to be an intentional grounding. So there's a hold, but that's an intentional grounding. Even if you throw the ball away and you're outside the pocket, you got to get back to the line of scrimmage. He just threw it out of bounds. That's going to be a huge loss for the Giants. 2 penalties on the play, and the intentional grounding will hold. Intentional grounding, holding. Not sure why he didn't use the mic. So it'll be 4th down here. And it's going to be quite a hefty loss, but still a makeable field goal for Graham Gano. Oh, yeah, there's the left guard that just drug Armstrong to the ground. And the intentional grounding should be around the 32-yard line. So it's still a makeable field goal at 49 yards. I hate when the officials forget to press the mic. I mean, he didn't even try. He didn't even say it out loud. He just did the signals. Oh, they're getting knocked back to the 33-yard line. So it's a 51-yard attempt from the left hash. Gano got blocked from 47 earlier. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and this one looks good for the kicker. And it is. And it is a 1-point game again. But hold up, the kicker ends up on the ground. And he is hopping a little bit, but he is going to go off the field on his own accord. That could be big later if he's hurt. Let's see. Oh, his own man stepped on his foot. Not good. Yeah, on the kicking foot. Not very good. But all right, we're back to a 1-touchdown football game. 23-16. Cowboys on top with 3:37 to go. The Cowboys will get the ball back. The Giants still have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Cowboys will need at least 2 first downs to be able to run this clock down. At least 2. But if they come fast, like if you get a first down and then a first down on 2 quick plays, then that's not going to do it. But like, let's say they have like 2 plays, the first one to get a first down, and then 2 plays the second, that almost ices it for the Cowboys. Shannon Sharp's going to have a list of excuses for this tomorrow. Oh, is he a Giants guy? Why is he a Giants guy? Didn't Sharp play for the Ravens? Or did he just pick the Giants? I don't know. I picked the Cowboys. He's a Cowboy hater? Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, he's a Cowboy hater also because he's on a show with Skip Bayless, who's obviously a Cowboy fan, so makes it for an interesting show to have that dynamic. I'm gonna get a headache. It sucks. Yep. Both of them just don't like the Cowboys, probably mainly because of Skip Bayless, honestly. Feelings, nothing more than feelings. Shannon is Stephen A. on steroids? Oh, interesting. All right, here we go. Gano to kick it off. And there's the kick. And it will be a touchback. Ooh, nice kick there by Gano. All right, Cooper Rush. Can he ice this game out? Stop drinking all that sugar? Maybe. I just hold a lot of tension up there in my back. A lot of tension. But I've been drinking water this whole time. I got water. It's empty now, but I drank this whole thing of water, man. But I do like sugar. That's true. I do drink too much sugar, probably. All right, here we go. 3:37 to go. Can the Cowboys ice this out? Looks like they got Tony Pollard in the game. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Pollard. Pollard with a little hesitation step. And will fall forward for a gain of about 3. Steven liked the Cowboys low-key. All right, 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Giants did use their first timeout. 2nd and 7. Cowboys obviously running the ball extremely efficiently, I should say. 25 carries, 165 yards, and a touchdown. Will that run game be enough to ice it out, or will the Giants get one more opportunity here? Arthur Chafin wants a play action here. We'll see. Cooper Rush in the shotgun. Pollard in the backfield. Brown goes in motion from left to right. Now comes back to the left. Takes a snap. Hand off to Tony up the middle. Tony will fight through the line of scrimmage and get the first down. And the Giants will hold on to that timeout. Dable, not very happy with his team right now. Good blocking up front there by the Cowboys. But that's the first down they needed. They need at least one more. Try goat massages. Yeah. Here we go. 2:52 and counting. 1st and 10. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Pollard. And Pollard will fight ahead for a gain of about 2.5. Ooh, some pushing and shoving after the play. So it'll be 2nd down, and the Giants will use that timeout. So now, one more play for the Cowboys brings us down to the 2-minute warning. Dallas Cowboys 71% roster our own draft picks. Wow, that's pretty cool. 2nd and 8. 2:40 to go. Offensive linemen drafted in the first round. They have 4 offensive linemen drafted in the first round. Good for them. Here we go. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side is for Zeke this time. Zeke cutting it back, and he will get maybe a yard on the play. Nice tackle there by Ward. And that will bring us down to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys' worst-case scenario, well, no, shouldn't say worst-case scenario because they could incomplete pass this thing. But if they run the ball one more time, they will be able to run this clock down to about 1 minute and 15 seconds, and then they would be able to punt it back deep for Daniel Jones to have to go a ton down the road. Zeke's got 0 burst. He definitely doesn't have the Tony Pollard burst, so when you compare him to Tony, it's definitely different. But he's more of a power guy, that's for sure nowadays. Try elderberry syrup. Are you joking? I'm not sure. Where's that, Booba? Come on. Up. Up. There you go. Say hi to the camera. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. What? You gotta go potties? Yeah, you gotta go potties. I'm sorry. Look. The game's almost over, and then we go, okay? She's gotta go to the bathrooms. My wife's already asleep. You know what? Or Wilson looks bad. It doesn't seem like the old Russell Wilson. Seems extremely apprehensive, maybe. Ooh. Some butt scratches. Oh, yeah, some butt scratches. Timmy, how many points that the Giants are down? They're down by 7. It's a 23-16 game here at the 2-minute warning. Cowboys have a decision to make. Do you try to throw it to ice this game out? Because if they get the first down, it's 3rd and 7. If you get the first down, the game is over. But if you don't, then that obviously, if you throw it in, you know what? I would run a boot play, and if Cooper Rush has an opportunity to throw it, throw it. If not, just keep it and take the sack, and you'll punt it back deep and allow the clock to run. And that'll take more time off the clock than a run play. That's what I would do in these situations. Not joking, elderberry is a real thing. Look it up. Elderberry, huh? Elderberry. Elderberry plants. Species, but it was elderberry. Well, there it is. It's a thing. Just in case you didn't know, and I guess it helps with headaches. I don't know. That's right. Let the dog. Come on, take the dog for a walk. I don't know. 8 games we can win playing like we are. What's that football fan? I know, man. All right, what are the Cowboys going to do here? Under center. Takes the snap. Play action. There they go. Rolling. And he will throw it underneath. Caught by the tight end. Will he go out of bounds? He goes out of bounds without getting the first down, and the clock stops. Oh, no. Big mistake, and it's 4th and 1. They're going to have to punt it down, and they give them time. The play action, you just got to go forward, and they push him out of bounds, and the clock stops. Here's the punt. Sweet baby. Here we go. Ainger to punt it away. Things in the woods of New Orleans. I got you. Here we go. 1:52 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we got the snap. And we got the punt. Will he pin them back deep? Let's see. We're going to get a fair catch. And it bobbled, but he caught it. Ooh, nearly dropped that thing. But it would be caught right around the 9-yard line. So 91 yards between Daniel Jones and a tied football game. I'm giving Ron 8 weeks. If they don't perform, well, it's over for Scott and Jack. Agreed, bro. Oh, agreed. Oh, my God. Pollard needs 20 yards. Oh, well, you're good. You're done. You win because Pollard's not going to get any more yards. Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Scans the field, steps up in the pocket, nearly escapes the sack, now throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Sterling Shepard for the first down up to the 21. Actually, I shouldn't say that. If the Giants score here, he could get more yards. Here we go. Excuse me. Woo. Here we go. Jones, empty backfield. Hurries up the line, minute and 22 seconds. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. Has time, though. Throws over the middle and incomplete. Looking for Shepard again, and this time Anthony Brown knocks it away. A little 3-on-3 action there. 1:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, that one has actually nearly picked off. Sterling Shepard didn't even try to catch that football. He got tripped up, I guess, by his own feet. 2nd and 10. Daniel Jones has 79 yards to go to pay dirt. 3 receivers to the right. No timeouts left. Takes the snap. Oh, no. Evan Neal, who's had an absolute horrible game today, now has a false start to boot. Now it's 84 yards. Jones needs to throw deep, right? They really just need to get 10, 12 yards a pop and maybe even get it some out of bounds, and they have a chance. Here we go. 16-yard line, 2nd and 15. 3 receivers to the right. Empty backfield now. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. They chip the Burrow. Now throwing over to the left side. Intercepted. Trayvon Diggs picks it up. And he slides. And this game is over. Daniel Jones throws a pick to ice this game. No receiver in sight. He just throws it right to Trayvon Diggs as if it was Josh Allen throwing to Stephon Diggs. And that is the ball game. Sterling Shepard. Oh, wait, never mind. Sterling Shepard fell on the play, and it looks like he may have tore his knee on a non-contact injury. Oh, there it is. That's tough. Let's take a look. Or is it Sills? Oh, Sills fell, and that's who he was looking for. Never mind. It was, I think this interception. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He got his hand under it initially, but the ball hits the ground and moves. Turnover should be overturned, and it'll bring up 2nd down, I think, or 3rd down. I think it'll bring up 3rd down. This interception is not an interception. He got his hand underneath it originally, which is good, but on the second effort, you see that the ball touches the ground here and he bobbles it. This is going to be an incomplete pass, and Shepard is going to go to the locker room. He looks like he tore his ACL potentially. So this is not going to be an interception. So Daniel Jones still has an opportunity here. It's a slim one, but still an opportunity. Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 15 afterwards. Is it still Giants ball? Yes, it will still be Giants ball. Nothing moved. It's good interception. The ball looked like it moved clearly to me. Really? I mean, I bet on the Cowboys. I have no problem with this standing because it wins my bet. But I think this is going to be an interception. Or not an interception, rather. You're not seeing well. You need some elderberry. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. A non-contact injury for Shepard. Nobody was even close to him. How unfortunate. But, all right, they call it interception. Never mind. Game over. Dallas won. I'm sorry. To me, that looked like the ball clearly hit the ground and moved afterwards. But That's the ball game. They're kneeling it, and this game is over. 23-16, and the Giants are not undefeated anymore. They both are now 2-1 to tied in the middle of the division. Dallas obviously will have the tiebreaker due to the win over New York. But this game is over, and Cooper Rush, undefeated streak continues. And this game is over. The ball hit his hands, so that was a lucky interception. They're kneeling, right? Yep, you win there. Redskins man 10, your gate 1. Boom, banging, and boom. Tim, you need elderberry on the tape of Jimi Hendrix singing Voodoo Child. There you go. Well, thank you guys so much for being in the chat. It was a great night, great fun. And appreciate you people, everybody. If you don't mind, hit the like button before you roll out. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back for Thursday Night Football. My diehards, I probably will not. I don't know. I haven't decided how exactly I'm going to handle this, but I have to go out of town for the next 2 days for work. It's going to be tough to. Maybe we can do skins in the game. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I can't do the film breakdown tomorrow, almost certainly, because I just won't be. I can't bring my computer all the way to Ocean City for work, unfortunately. So if we can do skins of the game, it'll probably be if on my dad's computer where he is the host, and then I just do it on my phone. We do it from there. Otherwise, we may not even get a skins in the game until maybe Friday. I'll have to talk to my dad to see if he's available then. But I plan on doing the film breakdown Friday of this last game, so at least go through it and see what we can improve on or what we're missing or what's going on. But anyway, we will be back definitely Thursday Night Football Day for play-by-play. And so come hang out with that. I believe, what is the Thursday night game this week, actually? For week 4, the Thursday night game is Miami versus Cincinnati. So Miami, one of 2 of the last undefeated teams, them and the Eagles, will be going against the Super Bowl participants of the AFC last year, the Bengals, who finally got their first win over the Jets. And it's going to be an uphill battle for Cincinnati. But don't put it past them. Cincinnati obviously has a tremendous offense. Their defense is not the best right now. But in Miami, you never know what Miami's going to do. They upset the Bills. NFL is a wild place. But thank you guys for being here. And until next time. See ya!